You know what it is, everybody?
Hello.
We just hit the motherfucking lotto. Peter Bugs in the house, your favorite co-host of all time.
Hi, guys. It's your favorite co host ever, Parker Parody. How's everybody?
Man, we're A1. I'm about to just throw up the hearts since you're not on right now, just for everyone to see that even without Egon, P-Dub has
It works.
up with it, dog. You see that shit? Come on, man. What you got? You got issue? You got fast forward. Yeah, there you
Hi, guys. It's your favorite co host ever, Parker.
go. Did you mute it?
Wait,
All right, cool.
I hear myself.
Yeah, it's your favorite co-host. We had to make sure you heard that shit yourself too. Now my wife is getting set up on her screen. No, just do the
Oh,
volume.
okay.
Right? Yeah, that one. Just pull it down. There you go. Bam. Okay, cool. Um. Anyways, man, we in the building. We in the building, man. It was a very, very, very productive day for Lotto, wouldn't you say? I don't know if you even got a chance to peep the chart though. Did
I
you?
did. I was. Sorry, one second.
Hey, it's all good. I'll pick up until you get back, man. It was a beautiful day in the neighborhood,
I'm
right?
back.
Oh
Sorry.
shit. Oh, you good? You good?
I was busy today, but I looked at the chart and I took a screenshot. It looks so good, like so good. Such a healthy green candle all the way up. I love it. We're doing really good. And even though Solana took a little bit of hit, like that didn't stop anybody.
Never will. I think that's the thing about us, man. The community, man, and the unwavering support. And to be quite honest with you, it was a trip, right? So we're in this position where we worked with Victus Global and we got some market makers, bro. And we were pretty excited about it. And we're like, all right, let's see what they can do. And it wasn't cheap. And
Right. I heard about that. Yep.
yeah, bro. So they started kind of cooking. And it was like, all
Mm-hmm.
right, we look like we finding our bottom. Shit's looking pretty cool right now. And then, man, I jumped in and was like, let me see what the fuck's going on with this, right? So I started figuring out some things I could put into the chart at certain times to pick up the slack. And then, we had that wick down, but a strong candle close. I was like, all right, cool. Step one.
Super strong. Yeah.
Step one, we could do it, right? Second day in a row, boom, hit the long wick, boom, pulled it up. Even bigger green candle broke and closed over 500K. I was like, oh, yeah, we got something. Then boom, next day, same thing, dripped down, boom, pushed up right before close. We were above 500,000 again. I'm like, okay, that's three green candles in a row. Like low key, we might have figured this shit out. And then we had the one of the roughest days in a long time. I mean, we lost 75,000 in our market cap. And it was like, fuck, it was rough. Then out of nowhere, the next day, which was yesterday, we kind of picked up the slack and we finished green. And it was like, all right, dude, we're still below our support, which flipped into resistance. We're still below this resistance level. And I'm like, man, we got to climb up there tomorrow. But of course, there were tariffs. And these tariffs that were put out were pretty extensive. I think the market as a whole took it as like, whoa, this is a lot stronger than people imagined. And you saw that with the stock market and the pre-market and after hours. Um, and you saw crypto just almost face plant. Solana in particular, bro. Something we keep an eye on since Lotto's on Solana. It just, man, it was finally back above 130. We're like, okay, shit dropped. And it hit a very interesting piece on the chart. It was the 112. That was my line in the sand. 112.08, I believe, was
That's low, low. Yeah.
yeah, I think that was like its low before we started climbing up with higher lows. But yeah, then it came down to 112.28. And instantly I was like, oh yeah, 112.28. Time to go long. And if
Hmm.
if you read between the lines, I feel like a lot, you really pick up on a lot of shit. And it's just the way things are worded for me. You know, the House Speaker said there's gonna be tariffs on semiconductors, pharmaceutical, and then also possibly cryptocurrencies. Potentially, sorry, potentially cryptocurrencies. Potentially. It wasn't potentially semiconductors and this and cryptocurrency. It was semiconductors, pharmaceuticals, and potentially crypto. I felt like, oh yeah, this is one of those knee-jerk reactions that the markets have, and the recovery was pretty significant. And I'll tell you why. With stocks, there was $3 trillion just wiped out today. Like that's more than when March of COVID 2020 hit. Like what opportunities you get when there's either crazy overreaction dip, or even sometimes a crazy overreaction to the upside, and you could go short. This was like, for me, this was the bottom. We've been falling and falling and falling and falling and falling, Solana, cryptocurrencies in general. And that right there is the bottom, because right now you have a reaction to what was said. So now if it happens, it's still not going to go very much lower than it is. However, if history repeats itself, those keywords like potentially, perhaps, quite possibly, those are, to me, are like the little writing in the notes, like footnote. It's a possibility. It could potentially happen. Doesn't mean it is. So now, if it's announced that,
Right. Exactly. Keyword.
it was super key to me, bro. So I was instantly excited. Like I said, I feel like the market reacted, and now the reaction's there. So it's kind of the opposite of like the buy the rumor, sell the news. This was news that was sold, and it could potentially just be a rumor. So that's what I'm curious to see, when that breaks through. We also have Powell speaking tomorrow, which we already know what goes on there. I do believe in my heart that, Trump and Powell have been back and forth. Um, Powell's pretty confident, and Trump can't terminate me. I don't work for the states, etc. Not a federal employee and what have you. But you can kind of force people's hand. I feel like that's kind of what Trump was doing too. I think that's more of like, hey, I'm gonna force your hand. Because if he wants to do away with income tax, then tariffs is the way. He's obviously keep saying this. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give people an opportunity to come to our country and charge them millions of dollars. I'm also gonna give Americans a break for the shit they just went through, and it's through tariffs.
And it's much needed too. Like we need something to recover from all these years of craziness, financially speaking.
I agree. So I'm still very bullish on crypto right now. In fact, I'm more bullish than I've ever been, because I know, this is the potential, this is potentially the bottom. Because again, it's already a reaction that took place. So if it does come to fruition, what is going to go down a little bit more? Like, no, it's already a reaction. So I'm long on Sol personally, Solana. Um, I did put in probably a good, I don't even want to put a number into it, but I put a decent amount into my conviction plays. Lotto being my conviction plays. And I think it's important to do that when opportunities. I look at the game in a very different lens now. I go, okay, we're down, 14% today at one point, and there's like $200 less that came in on the buy side than the sell side.
Okay.
Right? I'm like, okay, so the liquidity pool, half of it is Solana. That's decreased significantly, the value of
Mm-hmm.
it. Therefore, the
Right.
price is down, right? But
Exactly.
at one point, we got up to 10,000 in buys and 9,000 in sells, and we finally went green for the day. That's 10% more, really like 13% more buys than sells at the end of the day, and you're only up 3% or so. That those are signs for me that say, if the market's down and that's why your price per token is down, but the surrounding elements of the community and the buyers that are present are eating up any sellers that are present, but
Yeah,
you're
that's a factor
down.
that remains intact.
To me, that's an indicator. That's actually
Yeah,
one of my favorite indicators, is
definitely.
seeing a move on a coin that's beat up, but there's still people buying more than there's people selling. That is a huge indication of things to come. So I was actually excited. I was fucking active today. I was like, oh shit, this is it. Let me make sure motherfuckers know what time it is. And man, I think the response today from the entire community was so beautiful. It's these moments, man, that make me have the conviction I have, bro. Seeing how many people are not tripping about the current events. They're more focused on how do I get more tokens. Some of them are doing perps. Some of them are trading in the stock market. The homie Tyler. Everybody's trying to extract more resources from other markets or their normal picking up extra shifts and working overtime. We talked about this just a minute ago, so that they can allocate more resources to their conviction play. And I'm just happy this lotto. Watching that shit is amazing. Um, Today was a big milestone to climb back above the 4-2 range and then to close over the 4-5 range. The 4-5 range for me was huge because that was the line in the sand for a hot minute. And we lost that. And when we lost that, it was extremely difficult to typically come back above it. We did it on a day where Solana was down almost 10% at one point.
That was great work, honestly. It was really, really good work.
So many people in the community, bro, were slapping at it.
Yeah.
Like just slapping it, like, oh gosh, this is it. This is it, you know? And that makes me feel proud, it makes me excited because I really do believe that we're not as far away as it feels. I feel like it feels far away to recover, but considering how much stronger the community is, how much bigger the community is, and how much more the tokens are spread out that people work their ass off to get. Remember the Lotto Illionaire chat, dude? We had like 40 people in there at one point. Shit's
Oh,
over
we
what,
have
20?
like 110, 120 roughly, and there are a couple still that haven't joined because they don't want to be in chats. But yeah, we're growing.
It's it to have, whales in a chat like that, it really helps you get your message out. You could be so much more productive when you focus on the shit you can control. And all day I popped in and out some of these group chats, from the poker chat to the first chat we ever made. It's not just um a lotto, it's a movement, to the Lotto Illionaire chat, to the diamond holder chat. Like, bro, everyone's in the same vibe. Everyone's amped, ready to go. Nobody's like, oh my God, what are we doing? What's going on? What are you gonna do about this? No, bro.
Yeah,
Everyone's like, what up?
nobody's pulling a Sam. Love you, Sam.
Ah, that shit is my favorite right there, bro.
I
Hey,
know. I
I don't
love that he
even
makes fun
know,
of himself.
but see that's the community right there, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, we fuck up, we make mistakes, we don't carry ourselves the way we want to. Sometimes we don't even know what we're doing wrong. And I felt like there was a time where I'm like, yo, what are we doing here? Like, why are we saying these kind of things? We're chilling right now. We're literally working around the clock for our goals. Like, everybody simmer down, And it wasn't really everybody, but you got to address it as a whole. Like, yo, this isn't us. We don't freak out. We don't panic. We chill. We know what's coming, right? And after that convo in there, and he left at one point. He shot me a DM. We spoke for a couple minutes back and forth, and I love that he came around, but not just came around, but also was like, "Hey, dog, like I fucked up. Don't be like me." And he's
Yeah.
so, it's compassion. It's passion. He's passionate about this,
Yes.
right? So sometimes we get a little emotional. Sometimes we get a little bit more fucking, driven on price action than anything else. But if we
Yeah.
can identify that and move forward, that's huge as a unit. You
Rep.
know what I'm
And
saying?
if I may add, regarding Sam in particular, I have so much appreciation about how respectful he was, regardless of frustration, emotions, everything. He was just always a gentleman. DM me right away. He's just a nice guy, and things happen. And I'm not trying to like air you out, Sam. Like I'm totally like um like totally good. Like I'm not trying to make you feel any type of way. So it's all love, but I definitely noticed that, and I appreciate it. So
I think
you're
it was
good
a
in my
good
book.
I think it was a good moment for us though as a team, right? It's like
Yeah.
it's important that we like this is the movement. This is the way we're going to carry ourselves. We're not going to lose our composure. And I think that was needed right then and there. And I like the fact that instead of just being like, "Fuck this, I'm over it," he came to an agreement with himself, even like, you know what? I could have maybe done it a little different and fuck it, I'm ready to go. And
Yeah.
now can utilize that for a lesson to be had. If anyone's going out, I already know, man. If anyone goes off the walls, that's the first thing Sam gonna do is like, hey, don't be a Sam.
Don't pull a Sam.
Don't be a Sam.
Calm your tits. Yeah.
Mad respect, like you said,
Yeah.
mad respect for someone that can acknowledge that they could have handled things a little different and then changed and had fun
Hmm.
with it.
For
Mad respect.
sure.
Um, I brought a couple people up. We got Hinch in the building. We got Goofy in the building. We're gonna start off with you, Hinch, since you came up and then I asked for a couple minutes and now you're back. What's up, my guy? My
Hi,
boy, my
Hinge.
brother, my twin. What it do, man?
Not much, man. Just chilling. Just chilling.
Like a villain?
Like a villain. Got some I heard you guys talking about Solana. I got myself a nice little starter long at 113, so I'm feeling good about that, but we'll see.
Okay.
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat, bro. I'm just prepared to average in if I can.
Yeah, for sure.
I did a smaller position to start off this second round, and I'm like, all right, if I can get a chance to keep putting it in there, and I'll play with the leverage a little bit, but
Hmm.
I got low leverage because I want to be able to give that shit room to breathe because I think this is going to be a longer swing for me actually.
For sure, dude.
I want to hit a home run on this play right here.
100%.
Um, what's up, Goofy?
Yo,
Hey,
my man,
Goofy.
what's going on, guys?
How you
Hola,
feeling, bro?
hola.
Dude, I'm so stoked right now. I honestly saw Solana taking a shit, and I was starting to pump. I was getting ready to pump back into fucking Lotto, and you motherfuckers just jumped us back over 4 and fucking 4-1, 4-2, 4. I'll go, Jesus Christ! This is my community. We don't care. You dumb
Really don't.
motherfuckers. It does not matter. We are the team that goes to the fucking moon. I mean, we have no choice. That's what we do. It's so exciting to be a part of a community that's so exciting, so there for each other. I'm just stoked, man. I'm just stoked. Love seeing y'all, and I honestly am going to sing "Wind Beneath My Wings" tonight. I swear to God.
Just
Can
do
you
it
do it
now.
now?
Yeah, we want to
Yeah,
hear
do it now. Please.
You can fly higher than an eagle. Because these are the winds beneath my wing.
it.
Fly. Oh, yeah. I got you,
I'm
You're
Parody.
fucking pumped.
I'm
Oh, I am
only
stoked. I'm stoked.
You sound like stoked.
Every single Lotto member should be stoked right now. Man, we are tough as fucking nails. Love y'all.
man. We
Love you
love
back.
you. Yeah, we love you, bro. I mean, we really are though, you guys. It's pretty dope, man. Um, it's really fucking awesome to see. You know what makes me the happiest, to be honest with you, bro? When I'm in the group messages and I see this is the best community I've ever been a part of. I see that all day, every day. Shout out to every one of y'all that have been DMing me lately, bro. Oh my God, bro. The amount of DMs that I get that are insanely positive and so much love makes me feel like we are so fucking on it, bro. We are so one. We're so collectively maneuvering through these trenches together. We're so not phased by nothing that comes our way. And I'm so beyond grateful for the soul bank issues, for the market conditions, for the Trump coins and Melania coins to drop when we were right popping. I'm so grateful for those moments because we're tough now. We're not like if you're this far already, November 27 till now. If you've been on this journey for this long, ain't nothing about to phase you throughout this project. Nothing. Things are only gonna get bigger and badder. That's a little hint. Things are only gonna get a little bigger, and badder. You know, we've been so focused on working behind the scenes, and I know so many people say that, and they ain't got shit cooking. I hear it all the time. It's funny because most of the shit we say are like key phrases that crypto people say to like string you along. But then you go and look at like the second top wallet never had a soul, third wallet ain't never had a soul, fourth wallet, like I'm just less than 20% of the float is held by the top 10. We are so well diverse at this point. And sure, some of us got multiple wallets. I'm not here to flex. That's of course. Why would you have one wallet when your crypto can get hacked and then you lose it all? Of course, you're gonna have a couple different wallets, right? But regardless, the price action, everyone that we see selling is dwindling to where they won't be able to affect it. There was a person with 27 million coins. They're down to like 13 mil. And I don't even know if they're watching, but maybe I shouldn't say this. I don't even give a fuck. I don't care that they're selling. I'm actually happy. I want people that do not have conviction to go that away. They ain't got to go home, but they got to get the fuck up off this chart. And so
Yeah, see you later, fucker.
I figured out something to where we used to have 6 people. Not joking. There were 6 of them. That's why I said that one day. There's over 1,000 of us diamond-handed fucks, and there's like a handful of people that are just don't have as much conviction as us. So they're packing their bags, if you will. That's totally cool, and they're even being respectable by not full clipping. So I'm like, dude, I ain't even mad. I want them to dip for sure, but I figured out how it's working, and there's like there's light at the end of the tunnel. Like
We're
when you
so
look,
close.
fuck, when you
Go
look at the
goes.
number,
I am so a okay with how they're exiting properly.
I swear to God.
Most of them I am so a okay with. I mean, I'm about to be a top 40 holder. I mean,
I
Okay.
who would have
I
fucking
Okay.
who would have thunk that? I never would have thunk that. But
Hey,
I mean,
I'll be
I'm
honest with
late
you,
to the
bro.
game, right? I'm late to the game. There's no way when it was 3-4 million MC. No, the fuck, I was not gonna be a top 40 holder.
You
But
want to know what's cool?
I'm getting close.
Hey,
Oh
you want to know
boy,
what's really cool about that, Goofy? You're
what's
the
that?
epitome of people that used to say, "Damn, I wish it was cheaper so I can buy more." But then
100%.
when it's cheaper, they're actually buying more. You see, a lot of times people say that, and then it comes low, and now they're scared about their fucking original position that they don't add, and then all of a sudden it goes back up, and they're like, "Oh, I'm just now even."
Well,
Bro,
they
if
forgot what the hell they were thinking about because that's
it's but
honestly what I've been doing.
it's
I'm
so
like,
common.
oh, holy shit! Can I get more? Can I get more? Honestly, that I am so like my it's it's everybody in this community that blows my mind. That's why I continue to spend my money. I don't really care. Well,
100%. And
it, I
that's
believe
the
in
amount you spend.
every single one of you. That's why I'm going to be here, and that's why we're going to succeed in the long term. So I have no worries about that extra income. I have no idea if that goes away. I'm okay, but I don't think it's going to. I think it's going to turn into so much
I'll,
more money. I
I'll tell
really
you though,
do.
you're doing it right, and that's why these moments are. It's like gold mine. It's like someone must have said,
I first bought in around 5. My DCA right now is around 1.2, and I'm over 5 million. You know what I mean?
"Yeah, no, for sure, bro." That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
excited. I'm
Most
excited.
people, I'm happy for you, bro. Most people, they they get excited about a project, and whatever they have, they put in. They're a little over leveraged, and then when it goes down, they start getting nervous. Like I think I don't remember who it was, but someone said, "Oh, I can't wait to get back above 10 mil." And for me, it's like I can wait, believe it or not. Like I know a lot of people within this community that are doing what you're doing. They are buying the dip. And the lower it gets for them, the more appetizing it is for them. They're taking exactly what they can afford to lose, and they're just adding, dribbling in. Like there's people that broke 10 mil, broke 5 mil, a bunch more people breaking the 1 million club. Like there's a lot of people doing this right now. And for them, I want them to be able to accumulate because their conviction is at an all-time high. For them, they see this as an opportunity, not as fear or worrisome. Therefore, I want those people to raise their bag while the people that are dwindling out, that gives the time for them to dwindle out. So uh, to me, I'm like, I'm big chilling. Right now, I got one goal and one goal only: keep working. Hinch and I are working on something behind the scenes right now. We're going to be able to give you a taste of that soon. And to be quite honest with you, it's nonstop. It's nonstop.
I
I
can't
got,
wait to hear.
oh, dude, we this even you see how even P Dub's like, I can't wait to hear it. No bullshit when I tell you, I'm so about finalizing finished products than we share, because I don't ever want anyone to ever say, oh my God, he was just leading us on to believe there was something to come and it doesn't come. Or sometimes you're so excited because it's something you might fuck with, then it comes and the other people are like, that's what it was. So that's why I just keep it. Trust me, I'm consistent with me showing up on camera every day, and I'm
Mhm.
consistently working in the background. The whole
I've
team is.
always worked with winners, and you are a winner, and everybody in this community knows that you're a winner. So anybody that does not, like, if you want to phase away, we're fine with you phasing away. We don't care. I'm gonna still rock with winners. That's what I do. I will still accumulate more, more, more while we win. That's it.
I said this, man. Thank you, by the way. And I said this for a while before there was Lotto. I said, guys, rock with me. I don't know how. I don't know what, but we're going to win. If not for nothing, we're going to become the best version of ourselves in the meantime. And I swear to you, I got approached by many coins. Wasn't it? The dev of the decade said Lotto. And I said, huh, bingo. That's it. It's meta. See, a lot of people, even in the community, don't even really know it's meta, but it's fucking meta. There is no, oh, it can die out because of, like, every coin that's popular is popular for a time frame. It can be a Solana ETF because Solana is getting approved on this or that. It can be, you know, I think it was Rismus, yeah, for Christmas, sure, you know. Heart fart, right? We talked to Project Do that one day. I was like, with all due respect, it's a fart, and farts are funny in crypto, so that's cool. You got that going for you, but
What the
but
fuck?
it's Valentine's Day meta. What happens in fucking March when it's St. Patrick's Day, right? It's like, so it's hard to run a project, in my opinion. It's impossible to run a project for the long haul if it's meta. And again, I always say this, I don't mean any disrespect to people that have a coin that they're in love with that's got some kind of meta to it. It's not to say it's not going to work. It's just I want an infinite time frame for this project to continuously grow. I want this project to be as big as it can possibly get, and even beyond my wildest imagination, I want it to be that. I want this coin to inspire other coins. I want this particular movement to change the lives of a whole bunch of people. That's why I'm so big on inspirational, motivational, uplifting, encouraging behavior because I believe that if we all surround ourselves with people that want more out of life and either need a little bit of help with their perception on life or can shed a little light on their current perception of life or talk about their hardships, which they're always relatable because it's all relative, that right there alone would make the world a better place. The vessel of that is Lotto, right? If people like us and enjoy their time or find themselves in better spirit, they're going to want to be around more often. Nobody wants to come and kick it up here if they're not a part of like the family with actual tokens. However, we tell them all the time, we don't care if you buy. We don't even care how long you hold for. We just want you to just experience us firsthand. That's why I always tell everyone out there, don't tell nobody to buy the dip. Don't tell nobody that this is the time, this is that. Just tell them to tap in. If they tap in and they like, they're part of the fam. If they tap in and it's just not for them, that's okay. They go to something else. That's why since the gate, I'm like, get the instant gratification out of your brains. I said this with crash courses on day trading. I say this shit now. Instant gratification, as fast as you might have popped and made some money, you're going to lose that money back. I promise you, because you're going to think you're onto something. It's up here. You did that. Not understanding that that's God's plan. This particular project is in the infancy stages in reality, and it's basically a grown-ass adult in the crypto realm. Like that's what we have here. It's in the infancy stages in reality because we've only been around for 4 months, and it's getting bigger and more convicted diamond-handed freaks that love this particular move, and the ones that are really not too satisfied anymore are shrinking to where there's fucking like 3 people left. It's not to say that a fourth won't appear out of nowhere or a fifth one. There's 3 people left, and they're respectfully trimming. Thank you. I appreciate that. Like genuinely from the bottom of my heart. My goodness gracious. The infancy stage is that. But the length of time, like dog years in crypto here, homie, this motherfucker's like 3 years old at this point. Because most of these projects right now, they don't have legs. There is no shelf life. You occasionally get a second win here and there, and that's it. They don't have community events every night. You feel me? It just doesn't exist. So I'm not here to convince you on what this fucking project is all about, but I am here to be as informative as humanly possible because I know I'm not the only one that wants a better fucking life. I know I'm not the only one who can acknowledge that there's things I could do a little bit better in life. I'm not the only one afraid to admit that I need to be inspired too. And that's what I get with this community. Having Hinch on about a week ago, when you were talking about the circumstance with your baby girl, bro, how scary that was and how much stronger you came from that. And then going through a similar scenario the second time around was a fucking cakewalk. Hence why I didn't even think it was that serious until I talked to you. These are the things in life that I want to hear. I want to hear how you got out of it. I want to hear how hard was it? Because it's a reflection of where you've came, how far you've came, how strong you became. This community gives us life. It's the wind in our sail. It's the extra battery pack when we're having a tough day. Parody was having
Yeah.
a rough day. What's up, Parody? Tell us. You was having a rough day today.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to say that it's not, about like the chart or the money or anything like that all the time. And not just about myself, I see it in the group chats as well. Um, we can all relate to each other in some type of way. We share walks of life, and more than one instance, someone, has had like a rough day, a rough situation, and we just we feel comfortable and safe enough to share and vent and just, yeah, just like vent and get it out and know that it's okay. And in my instance, it's very valuable. Um, since, my family's not in the area, etc., whatever life circumstance I'm in. So that's also very appreciated on my end.
I thought that
Well,
was really cool too because you were definitely feeling some type of way. And
Yeah,
I could read it. You guys, we were late today because we were backstage getting ready to go live, and I could just hear P Dub Bugs was not P Dub Bugs. I'm like, yo, hold
I
up,
came on and I said
what's
one
up?
thing and he goes like, "What's going on?"
2 words, bro. She literally was like, hey guys. I was like, that does not sound like P Dub Bugs. Like, where is she?
Yeah,
No, I'm okay. I ended up kicking everyone off, and like I'm like, fuck that. I'm just gonna talk to you on the phone real quick. And we talked because I wanted her to know, like, look, you're the most requested co-host in the game. I don't ever want you to feel like you must be here though. Every once in a while, if you're having a hard time, I want you to feel like you aren't obligated to. She's like, nah, dude, if I'm being real, this is my me time. This is my time where I get to finally fuck and like, have fun and joke around with adults and not my little ones
yeah.
all day, right? And
Laugh and talk and mingle.
that to me was huge. It was like, that's what we wanted to create. If I'm being honest with you, bro, since Spaces back in May of last year, I've wanted to create a safe haven, a place where you feel comfortable to talk about your life, good, bad, and in between. A place where you can teach us something, where you could learn something. And I have no clue what this learning would be, guys. I didn't know if it was going to be crypto or trading or what. I just let the conversation dictate where it would go. I could officially say right now, we've done that. We've created exactly that. That's exactly what this is. I will never forget the day it was Rudy and Let Me Holly at You. They came in this space back in the day, and Holly grabbed the mic and she said, "Rudy, I just got to say you were right." She's like, "See, I told you." And I was like, "What?" Holly's like, "Dude, this is hands down one of the most uplifting fucking spaces I've ever even seen." And I was like, "For real, like that? Like you're like the 10th person to say that." Let me tell you how toxic spaces are. I can't even tell you how bad it is. And I was like, damn, I didn't even realize. I'm not hopping space to space, so I don't know what to compare it to, but that's fucking dope. And it was that moment right there I realized we're different. And this was before Lotto. This was 100% authentic people that were 100% happy to find a place that was authentic, that was genuine, that was real. That's all, real. No pressure to talk, but you can grab a mic. And Rudy said there, she said, Ghost has like truth serum or something. He has grown men up here crying almost every fucking day. It's the craziest thing I've ever witnessed. And I was just like, damn, I guess that is kind of trippy. But fuck, here we are. They feel better afterwards. That's the best part. And then they find a home. Hinch, you reminded me of it just a couple weeks back when you're like, yeah, man, like I love my wife. My wife's my best friend. I tell her everything. But sometimes when I'm having the worst of days, or I'm in my brain thinking, I know she's gonna do what most wives do, just like I would do to her. She's gonna tell me something that's real and authentic, but because she's my wife, I'm gonna say that's she's just my wife. She has to say that to make me feel better. But sometimes I jump on your spaces, bro, and I'm like, get out of my fucking brain. That's why we're all here. We're here because we can relate. We're here because we want something better. We're here because every one of us know deep down inside the best version of us is fucking on point. We know deep down inside the best version of us can be the most successful person in life, not by money. That comes, but by a quality of life. Better mom, better dad, better nephew, kinder person, someone who can figure out how to have empathy in certain situations that maybe didn't have it. passionate, have a desire to help others around us. This is the shit that we all needed, because we know deep down inside that's what we already are. I'm telling you, this is just the beginning of our community. Lotto is permanent. I'm going to say that again. Lotto is permanent. Okay? I've already told you guys several times. I trade. So yeah, I'm in Tesla calls, and yeah, I'll grab NVIDIA calls, and yeah, maybe there's a coin and I'll try and pop it real quick, sure. But when I'm talking and I'm moving, and the energy I'm spending is on my permanent residency, that's Lotto. Anybody can do anything they want, and I will fucking support them to the moon and back, bro. I know for a fact that our community has pure intentions. Therefore, I'll support anybody that's doing some shit. From Crazy Peas, who wants to be editor and develop shit like that. I'll fucking support that dude. All love. Timbo, respect the fuck out of you, bro. Whatever you got. Oh, Trucker, what's up? Interlink? Of course. Let me grab some of them tokens on a BNB. Obviously, Baby YOLO, Cat Named Toast. I'll take both of those. Yes. Oh, Congress, Jesse? Yeah, you cool people, homie. I'll take some of those too. You can always talk about the shit up here. You can always fucking tell us what's new. Like, it's a genuine Shogun cryptos. Yes, I got the Shogun coin. 100%. And I'll buy dips of that shit. Why? Bro, everything that dude does from a revenue standpoint, 25% of it goes back into his coin. He's authentic. He's real. He's got discipline. He holds himself accountable. He builds. He's a great person. And his son's on stage with him the whole time. Stop. These are things that I'm in on, bro. Like when I tell you, what? But Lotto, that's my permanent residency. That means I don't give a fuck who stops or who goes or who clips or who increases their position. I just don't care. I want you to want to be here or hit the road if you don't want to be here. Not one foot in, one foot out. Like you either all in with us or you're not. The whole back and forth shit, it's all good. I just want to entertain it. Like, it's all love. I want you to win, and I want you to enjoy doing what you do. If you're not enjoying what you're doing right now, that's okay. There's plenty of people out there and communities out there where you could fit in this world. You don't ever, ever, ever need to feel like a hostage here. This is all about spreading love. It sounds so corny to some, but if you think that's corny, that means deep down inside, you still don't know how to love. And you got to find that. I'm going to stop rambling for a moment. I want to just say real quick, and then we're going to get to everybody up here as a panelist. We have 600 people concurrently watching. I lied. It's 598 people concurrently watching, meaning right now there's 598 of you.
Go.
You're off, Timbo, you're off mute.
My bad. I'm sorry, bro.
No, you good. Those 600 of you that are watching right now, I want y'all to do me a favor. We're streaming on multiple platforms. So between YouTube and Twitch, you can do live comments, get the algos cooking. We're also on X, but we're not just on X for one person. We're on X for 5 different accounts. I know mine's up there. Obviously, the official Just a Lotto page is up there. I know Parodies is up there. I know Egon is up there. There's a 5th one. I don't even know. It's not showing me who it is, but my point is, whatever one you're tapped into, if you add them all up collectively, there's 601 of you guys. Whatever one you're tapped into, please do us a fucking favor. Repost it or quote it. Like it, of course. Put some comments in there. It really helps the algos. This just gets other people that don't even know we exist the opportunity to come across us. If they find a home, they find a home. If they don't, cool. Keep it pushing. But if you do that, that doesn't just help you or me. It's, to me, that's like the most pure thing you can do. Even if you don't like it and you're hate watching it, fucking quote it and say, I hate this dude. I don't even care. Because if more people come in here, they're going to determine if this is a place they want to call home. So that's what I want in return. I don't ever ask you for a penny. I will never DM you for money. I will never charge you a service. I'm telling you flat out, that's what you could do for me is you could just repost, quote, and spread the love. Encourage people, give them compliments, all that fun stuff. That's all I want in return. Whatever you feel you get from this, just give that to other people. With that being said, I want to go down the line real quick. Like, shout out to the dev of the decade. This wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for him. That's Motown. Shout out to .com Parker. We wouldn't have had this many eyes on us if it wasn't for him, and everything else he's done for this project is absolutely bonkers. Y'all don't know the half. The sacrifices, the resources, the energy, the time spent. God bless that motherfucker, man. I love him. So blessed. Shout out to, of course, Safe Moon YOLO. Our ballers are ballers. You see the zeros all up on here right now. Egon's got a 0. Parody's got a 0. Doc Zigga's got a 0. You know who doesn't have a fucking 0? Your boy Ghost. The fuck is that? Safe Moon Baby YOLO ass motherfucker. No, I'm playing.
I have 2. That's crazy.
Rub it in.
Crazy. I have
Feeling
2.
better parody.
Crazy.
Ghost, it's so
Crazy.
crazy.
I
So
love
crazy,
it.
Ghost. I have those. So crazy.
I don't talk like that.
Oh man. I'm last, man. There's 69 of
Wait,
them
did
that are
she
gonna
say
be
her
voted.
2 words like that? Is that how you knew? I'm
I
just
knew.
kidding.
So crazy. So crazy. Oh my God. But shout out to Baby YOLO and her entire ecosystem, from a cat named Toast on the BNB chain to the Baby YOLO on the BNB chain. I could go crazy and tell you all this intricate shit that they have in their ecosystem, but honest to God, you just have to know this much. If you own cat named Toast, is volatile and fun to trade. Every time there's a buy and sell, that money gets shot over to a portion of it to the liquidity pool of the Baby YOLO token. The liquidity pool is higher than the market cap. You know what, Baby YOLO? I'm going to change that. You see, that's where you fucked up, because a 0 and an O in Ghost would still work. How you like that? How you like that? That's what I thought. That was me getting ready to like fucking box, but I'm not even boxing. It's a girl. Baby Yola's a woman, guys. I'm not about to fucking fight her. But I'll talk shit on the internet like most punks. What's up, bitch? Not you, Baby Yola. The punks. What's up, bitch? No, I'm playing. Anyways, shout out to her ecosystem. There is a third project that she's been brewing, and really she put it aside for us. That's what I think is the most grateful thing I could ever tell you, Baby YOLO, and you, Big YOLO. I love you two so fucking much, because you guys could have easily been selfish ass individuals, and really not even selfish, but just focused on your own shit and said, yeah, dude, sorry, I don't have time for you. Instead, yeah, I don't like it either. It breaks up the whole thing. Try all capital. Try all capital, Baby YOLO. Like capital G, capital H, capital 0. That's not a real thing. ST, like that. Try that. And don't forget the AF, baby. But yeah, like they could have just focused on their own project, and instead they didn't. They literally spent a lot of time on our project, a fucking endless amount of time on our project, and I am ridiculously grateful for it. I think everybody in this community is grateful for it. There's 8 NFTs she's working on, customizable for people in this particular industry. See, that looks sharp. Thank you. Drees nuts. Thank you. So thank you, Safe Moon YOLO. That's her handle. But Baby Yellow, thank you so much for everything you've done for us. Of course, I can go on and on and on and on about every individual that's doing shit for us, but you guys know how grateful I am. I love all of you guys. I just want to give a shout out to the co-host of the Century, because P-Dub Bugs could have easily been like, yeah, no, today's not the day. I'm going to take a hiatus real quick. But instead, she said, no, fuck that. I'm going to come up here and have a blast. So thank you, P-Dub Bugs. I
Love
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you. Always happy to be here.
Love you.
Straight up. Love you, Egon, and the endless amount of work you put in to make these streams look cool, content, videos, the whole 9 yards. You know I love you and I appreciate you to the fullest. Shout out to Timbo, bro. We talked earlier today, man. Shout out to you. I love your passion. I love your grind. I love the fucking. I like where your trajectory is, bro. Got a really good head on your shoulders, man. And I think the sky is the limit for what you're trying to accomplish in this Web3 space, man. So keep that shit grinding. Special shout out to Goofy, man. I love it when he has time and he can actually join us, man. What it do, Goofy? Thank you for coming up. I appreciate you, bro.
Love you,
Special,
bro.
you know, a special shout out to Doc Zigga in the building. He might be pointing a pistol at us right now, but I promise you, it's all love with that cat. It's a good dude right there, saving lives when he wants to. When he doesn't
What's
want
up,
to, he'll
bro?
go all in. How you feeling, bro?
Good, man. Hey, Hinch, get your dog again.
Yeah, we want to see him,
Matt,
Hey,
please.
Zigga, have you ever contemplated on going
Matt,
all in
Matt.
or dealing with a code blue?
Like not. It's not a contemplation. I just deal with the code blue.
Hey, I was thinking like, is that one of the false alarms though?
Oh, look at
Let
that
me
good
call
boy.
real quick. Oh, what is that, Hinch? What kind of dog is that?
Hi.
Spaniel?
It's
They're
a
like
Brittany, a French
Oh,
Brittany.
that's right. That's right. I found out about that when you had it up the last time. I never even heard of that.
a French
Brittany.
what?
Brittany.
Oh, Brittany, bitch.
It's Brittany, bitch. Hey, and
He's so cute.
I didn't even get a chance to give a shout out to Hinch though, man. I was gonna get to you next. I love you, bro. I appreciate everything that you working on right now. I don't think they know how bullish it really is, but I think we have a lot to be excited for, bro. And ever since you and I connected, bro, the amount of support you've been and fuck the financial support. You've 100% already, put in a lot of fucking hard-earned money into this coin. And I know that's already displays your conviction with zero sales, mind you. But it's not just that part of it, bro. It's the fact that you're always eager to come up here and grab a mic and talk and open up and be vulnerable and tell us shit. And then also your mind's always working on what else can you do to really help this movement move. And bro, a lot of people don't know that. I do. I'm grateful as fuck for you, bro. And I love, man, the fact that you and I became extremely close during this time, bro. And I can't wait to fucking grow with you on this shit, dude. This journey's about to be fucking epic, bro. And I swear to God, I'm so happy I met you, bro. And I'm so happy that you've done everything you've done, bro. And you continue to fucking be there consistently the same. Always know what I'm getting with you, bro. And that's a really big thing to me. There's certain people that sometimes hit or miss. They might be in a bad mood, might be in a good mood. You're in the same fucking mood every fucking time I talk to you.
That's like me.
Doc Zigga, you definitely one of them. You definitely one of them. Unless you're tired, actually. Unless
Yeah,
you're
you're
tired.
always in a bad mood, Dan. What are
Sometimes
you
If you're
talking about?
tired,
milk.
if you're tired, then motherfuckers need to steer clear. You might just,
Especially if I didn't eat. Oh man.
I'll never forget. And fuck the ghost too with his kumbaya shit. I was like, what the fuck did I do?
Never
that was-
forget,
Oh,
seriously.
it was so
crashing
funny.
out.
Hey, you know what, bro? We're human, dude. Fuck, man. That shit happens, bro. But Hinch, dog, I didn't even know how serious it was, dude. His girl was in the hospital. His daughter was in the hospital, bro. The way he talked to me about it, I thought it was like no big deal, bro. And then it was like, oh no, homie, I've been there before. It's a very similar situation, actually. That shit ain't a joke, bro. And he's like, yeah, I know, but I've been here before, and we're gonna get through it. And it was just like, man, oh man, oh man, bro. Like you the same dude every day.
Mhm.
I love you for that, though, bro. Real shit. I love that.
It's all love, buddy.
Yeah, seriously, Hinge. Sorry. I just want to say you really are like Caucasian ghost in the best way possible.
You can say white. You can say it's cool.
Caucasian
White?
ghost.
Angel will always
Like,
be
but
my
all
bird
ghosts
over
are
there.
white. It's Caucasian means it's you're not just a white ghost, because I mean everyone thinks of a white ghost,
I got you.
So yeah, Caucasian ghost, CGI.
My new name's CGAF.
Caucasian ghost is so funny, cuz.
I don't even
How's your day
say
today,
that,
bro?
but it was hilarious. I took it as a huge compliment. I'm like, I'm not that good looking. I don't have the cool glasses.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I ain't that good looking. This swagged out dude over here talking about I ain't that good looking. I appreciate you, bro. But we We out here, bro. Look at all of us up here, bro. What the fuck? We're blessed, bro. What do you mean? We're blessed, bro. Fuck the looks, fuck the this, fuck the that. We get to experience life together and grow on a journey of beautifulness, bro. Like, I swear it sounds so corny to some, bro, but I swear to you, bro, I look forward to this shit too.
Mhm.
I'm like amped to get up here. I'm like, oh man, I'm fucking exhausted. What time is it? Oh hell yeah, I get my second win. I'm ready to go, bro.
Mhm.
I love it.
100%, dude. This space is the one consistent thing that, I mean, I can speak for myself, but you know the energy that's coming from it 100% of the time. You know, when things aren't looking great chart wise or whatever, people are talking shit in the chat, whatever, you always have the same mindset. You're always the level setter. You're always super calm. And you're kind of like a really patient dad that just wants everyone to get along, but also teach them and grow. And that's what everyone needs. Like some more than others, but at the same time, this is the one thing that you can tap into, and you know the energy is going to be high. You're always going to let anyone that wants to come up talk and vent or talk or tell their story, and that's what makes a community strong. So it's hard. I feel weird if I can't make it onto a space. I always listen, but like if there's, I'm not saying I always come up, but if I can't make it at all, I kind of feel like super weird, to be honest with you. I feel like I missed someone's birthday party, or like, you know, didn't say happy birthday to someone. It's a strange
Yeah,
feeling.
it's like,
That's how you
damn,
know
what's up?
that's how you know it's important, you know?
Yeah. No, I feel you on that, bro. I've always been like consistency is the foundation of
Mm-hmm.
success. So I'm like, who the fuck am I to not be consistent myself?
Mm-hmm.
Like even when I'm late, bro, like I'll never forget my daughter, bro. She's like, you're late to what? I'm like, I got my show tonight, dude. What do you mean? She's like, but I thought you were like the host or whatever. I'm like, I mean, yeah, I'm hosting it, but like these people are waiting for me, bro. You know, she's like,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't understand. Like, I I, I thought you can just start when you want. I was like, oh yeah, I guess I kind of can, but nah, man. Let me just start. Let me start the. I feel weird, bro. I feel like people might go, "Oh, what happened? What's going on? Is he okay?" And then all of a sudden they go to sleep and like, "Oh, I missed out. I didn't know he was having one. It was so late when it started." I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I even feel like weird like that. I even feel weird that there's not one on Sunday. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Sometimes on Sunday, I'm like, it feels good to like reset, but without football, I kind of feel a little empty and shit. I'm like, damn, man, should I just
100%.
like maybe
I
just
agree there.
jump on or something? You know what I mean? Like for real. We
Dude,
got we got poker this Sunday. I'm
I was
excited for
just
that.
I was just gonna say
And
I'm
the
looking forward to
Japanese
that.
Grand Prix.
And it's a higher buy-in, so it's gonna be great. Which I
Is that
think
is
I'm gonna
that
put this
Josh guy got to be there?
we should
Yes,
do once a month for anyone that wants to, just like 50K lotto, or maybe not even lotto, just like something like that,
I do. I do agree. I think there's.
like high roller.
Yeah, I think.
I like it.
Solana.
Even if it's $20, like,
I
or
agree, bro.
25.
I think we should. I'm definitely gonna start promoting for the one soul event, man. I think
Yeah.
one Solana, dude. Even if there's only 25 people, bro, like that's still a lot of money,
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, I'm in.
payout.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we still have our normal poker. You got to realize, like, it's
Yeah, but
awesome.
it's gonna be
We'll do it.
live streamed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
we'll do it
boy.
on a Sunday. We'll
Mhm.
do it on a Sunday since we don't have spaces for the most part on Sundays. Someone's gonna
Oh
hit
boy.
the lotto, multiple people the day before, so maybe that'll encourage them to want to play too. Maybe we'll even do one of the balls as a fucking buy-in. You know, we'll do something fun, and
Wait,
we'll promote it for like a good month, so that
that's
way
not
people can
that's
kind of.
not fair for most of you guys though.
You said what?
It's not fair for most of you. I mean, I'm obviously gonna be a top 5 player. I mean, what's going on? I
Oh,
don't I
Oh,
I
we're
don't
gonna
want
donate to
I
we're gonna
don't want
donate to your goofy
people.
ass.
Yeah, I don't want people
Yeah,
donating 100.
yeah, yeah. I don't want to take the donations,
I'm
Ghost.
allowed it back.
Hey,
Okay, humble pie.
nobody said you can't donate some of the winnings, dog, to some of the people that bought in, though. You know what I mean? That's the fun
all
part
right.
about it, man.
All right.
Hey, shout out to you, Mr. Chris. I see you just hit the lotto. Hey, I know I want to jump over to Timbo real quick because I know you've been extremely busy, you know, grinding and whatnot. I don't know how much time you got for us, but what up, man? How you doing, bro?
Bro, I want to make something extremely clear, not just to you. First of all, P-Dub, love the energy earlier. I'm sorry you're down. I put something in the chat for you. Hey, not only do you have a home and home base with Lotto, but you always, always, always have a spot in Diamond Entertainment Group. And you know that Trench community, bro, you got a spot over there for sure.
Thank
I
you,
always,
Timbo.
bro, duh, we got you. You're good people. Egon and Ghost Cup for you, bro. If you'll have me, I want you in a spot. I got a spot for you, dog. But I will always make time for fucking Lotto, bro. Y'all have always shown me nothing but love,
Love you,
respect,
bud.
and praise, man. Egon, Doc Ziga, Massimo, Hinge. Sorry, bro. I'm looking at my phone and my screen's black, and I'm trying to remember who was on stage. Hey, and just so you know, Monica's backstage.
Where's she at?
She wanted me to. She's backstage. She said she don't know if it's her computer, but I just wanted to make sure that I let you
She's
know. I
tell
didn't
her
want to
she's
seem like an
not
asshole.
backstage at all. So try and tell her
I
come
think
back in.
she said her internet connection was jacked up. She thought so. Maybe she got disconnected again.
I
Okay,
mean,
it's in four. I just
I'll
didn't
be
want to.
honest, bro. I might have even missed her. So just tell her to come back in just to be on the safe side. We'll try.
Straight. Yeah, Monica, just I'll text her right now or chat her or
Hey, I'm
whatever. But
real quick, you guys. Hey, it's me, Melissa. At least that's her handle on X. Ghost makes my shitty days better is seriously the most inspirational shit I could see.
Yeah.
I
bro,
want
did you
that so
not?
bad.
I took a screenshot and actually edited it while you were talking just now because I know you didn't catch it. But you should see what damn, who said it, man? So Crypto Homer, something like that. Homer Crypto said something about Ghost is the glue that holds it all together. That's
It's
the
so
shit
funny,
you
dog.
need to
I
see,
just
bro.
put that on the screen, dog, and
Let's go.
I love it, dog. I mean,
I
man, you know
literally
what,
caught
bro?
that to send it to you.
You know what makes me feel really good, you guys, is this is why I always say the reference of the clock. Like some of y'all are like, you're the gears, you're the battery, or whatever. And some people feel like, oh, I'm just the second hand, I'm just the minute hand or the hour hand, or I'm just the numbers, or I'm just the fucking protective shield. All I do is reply or like,
You're
bro.
the voice,
uh,
brother.
but a clock can't tell time without every last one of y'all. I'm dead ass serious, bro.
100%.
Like I'm not jumping up here telling time, bro. If
100%.
there's not everyone willing to tell time with me, bro. Like I swear to God, that's why it's so inspirational. If you tell me you have a shitty day and now all of a sudden it ain't so shitty to end your day every day. Imagine how you start your next day then. That means you're starting your next day in a fucking great mood. Let's fucking keep compounding our good times. See how far that gets us, bro. Golly, bro. I'm telling you, this is why I'm doing this shit. I love you guys. I love every one of you guys, man. And I want you guys to know, like from the bottom of my heart, don't ever be like shy or bashful to DM me. I answer every fucking DM. There ain't not one person that DM me or that can say out there that he just ignores us. Nah, bro.
God.
Every single one of them.
He's not lying.
Hey,
I'm not
bro,
lying, bro.
like you call this man. This I'm not saying he gonna answer your call, but when I call this man, makes time for me every time, bro. It's really crazy that he does it. I do not expect it when he answers. He answered earlier, and I was like walking my dogs or something. I was like, oh shit, hold up, I didn't expect him to answer.
I
But yeah, bro. Hey, Ghost is one of them real ones, bro. You DM him, you're going through something. I'm not saying flood his shit because he's a busy man, but dude, this
Shit,
man
I,
I'm
can help
telling
you,
you,
dog.
I asked
flood
him a
my
lot of
shit.
questions early on. I really did. I asked him a lot of questions early on,
It's my
and
favorite one.
he always responded immediately. I do want to say one thing to Monica. Oh, never mind. Never mind. That was a bad. I'll tell you there, darling. We're waiting for you up here. Oh yeah, we're waiting. We're
Are you guys
waiting for you.
What's
sounded
happening?
like
I
We're
don't
gonna
know.
sing karaoke here in a minute.
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but it sounded
That's
like
right.
some goofy ass shit to me, and I love Goofy for
That's
being
right.
goofy, man.
Was that sexual?
I
Jesus.
What?
I
Before he
don't
said,
He,
know.
he not your whole girl. Jiminy Christmas.
Jiminy Christmas.
okay, Monica.
Sorry.
No,
Jiminy.
honestly, if women were flowers, I'd pick Monica.
Oh, I don't know
Aw.
where the flowers are, but
Aww.
pick.
You're
Oh, that
coming
is
up on
cute.
the speed dating on
Hey,
Monday.
hey, hey.
I
That's
This
it.
ain't
Goofy
Monday,
and Monica.
dog.
Let's go.
That's it. That's a fact right there.
This
Monica
ain't
and
Monday.
Goofy. It even sounds on point. Monica and Goofy, dude. Monica Goofy. You know, like that's just it's perfect, dog.
Just
Ugh.
say it.
Remember,
Say the
hey, you remember
slur.
Goof Troop? I used to watch Goof Troop. You remember that shit?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, dog. Fucking hey,
Absolutely.
dude. I'm in heaven with you guys though, man. I think today was a fun day for the community, man. I think it's human nature to just be like, fuck, dude, you know? You just feel like everyone's doing so much and yet Everything's delayed. I always try and tell you guys, like, price action always follows suit. Like, you got to put the work in, and then you get the resources. They come about. You know, you can't expect to hit a game-winning three-pointer without going to the gym and shooting three-pointers every second of every day, bro. You got to put the work in order to really fucking obtain what you're looking for. And I think, you know, a lot of respect to a lot of you guys out there that, you know, you guys put your faith in us. You guys put your trust in us. And that's not easy to do. That's a very vulnerable thing to do. That is not easy to do. Like, you're trusting and walking by faith that what we, you know, what we at least appear to be doing, grinding, you guys are okay with that. Knowing that, hey, if I go down with the ship, it's at least I go down with the right one. And to me, I wear that like a badge of honor. I'm like, yo, dog, y'all trust me now, but I know it's fucking one fuck up and you would never trust me again. So I'm always like, man, let me just be transparent. Let me keep moving. Let me move with pure intent. Let me keep doing this. And I have to continue to prove that shit. That shit ain't a walk in the park. It ain't gonna uh uh you know, continue to prove itself, in other words. And so I'm grateful that you guys have not only put your faith in us, but you guys also fucking are willing to be vulnerable enough to put your faith in us. I think a lot of people have problems being vulnerable. I was one of those people that was never vulnerable. And you cannot love or be loved if you're not vulnerable. You can't. You have to understand that that person can shit on your life. And if that's how it went down, that's how it went down. Oh well. What I feel in my heart is this is making sense. And that's why you continue to push forward. I feel everything in my body that this community, the OGs, dog, we're all OGs right now because we're infancy stage, right? Before it was like, oh, I was in here before a milli, or who was here before 3 milli, right? Now this circle of like, here we go as we start to coil up. All of the people in it today are OGs in 3 months from now, 4 months from now. The ones that
Amen.
just got here today, you know. Um, and we have to prove to them too, as a community. We can't say we're inspirational and motivational and uplifting and all that, and then all we do is talk shit. Also, man, we got to stay true to our colors too. You know, we're all human. We gonna have our slip ups and we gonna talk some shit sometimes. But all in all, man, I think you guys are fucking awesome. I think the fact that you guys always pick up someone who's fucking having a rough time. You know how many people were like, "Yo, dude, is Roxy good?" I'm like, "Oh shit, I haven't seen." And then all of a sudden, I'm here. I'm like, "Okay, cool, she good." And then it's like, yo, dude, you talked to White Boy today? I'm like, Young Pat? Shit, let me hit him up. Yo, you good? Yeah, I'm good. Okay, cool, cool. You sure? Yeah, no, I'm good. You know, put in the words right now, but I'm good. Okay, well, when you figure out how to put in the words, you know, I'm here for you. Yeah, I know. Okay, cool. Like, that's the type of shit I love, is that people are always concerned about one another to ensure that everyone's having a good time for a long time. That's why we'll never feel alone. We'll never have to feel alone again. We know we can hit someone in this community and get a pep talk that'll turn into a pep rally. Somebody will be there. That is, there is no monetary value to that. Like, loyalty is currency. Availability is currency. Like, all that shit flows, bro. And I know so many of y'all haven't even got an opportunity to show how much helpful shit you could be because you haven't been called upon yet. But trust me, everyone needs pick me up at times. It's
May I,
true.
may I interject real quick?
Of course.
Because we are going to grow. I mean, it's inevitable. That's exactly what's going to happen. We all need to. We have a tight knit group right now. When they come in, we are going to see new people. We need to make them feel the same way that we all feel. We can't like treat them as outsiders. We need to bring them in, as you know, because that's how we love each other. But they can't be an outsider. So always maintain that perspective that we're a growing community of like-minded individuals. We're growing, not just who we know. And sometimes that's hard, you know, as you get a tight knit community. So
Yeah, dude, you know, my wife's like, you know, maybe I'll come and say hi one of these days, you know? And I'm like, do it, dude. Come on tonight, you know? She's like, no, because like I don't want them to see my face when I'm talking shit. I'm like, what are you talking about? Because you're like, it's you're gonna say the whole hey, this is this, and then when it's poker, it's not a spade, it's not a diamond, it's a club, and and I'm gonna talk some shit, dude, because you just fucking repeat yourself, and I'm like, babe, every time I do a stream, I believe there's people there that have never been there. So I want them to get the full scope of who we are. You know what I mean? Otherwise, what the fuck? Also, I believe in repetition creates and forms habits. Habits builds consistency. Consistency is the ultimate foundation of success. So if I believe in this theory, then I gotta keep showing that theory. Like, what the fuck? You know, I don't care if you talk shit. That'll probably be funny. Talk that shit. And she was like, all right, maybe I will. Maybe I will. But obviously it's 8 o'clock. She's probably sleeping already. In the West Coast, she's stuck on Wisconsin time. Hinch. She go to bed at fucking 8 o'clock on the dot, which is like 10 in Wisconsin. You know, it's respectable if she was still out there, but it's pathetic in Cali time. But now she wakes up early, so I'll give her a pass. But no, that's the thing. You're right, bro. It is important for people that are brand new, that might be their first time tapping in. That's why I always do try and hammer that message home that we are appreciative of every one of you. Don't feel like you're little and don't matter because you just got here, or don't feel like you're little, you don't matter. All you is like and reply. Like, bro, a viewer intrigues another viewer. A like and a reply that helps the algorithms. Like, you're actually doing more than even I do on the timeline and in the feed, because I don't really get a chance to interact on the fucking timeline. I used to tell you guys, like, yo, if you got a sick ass post, dude, like DM it to me so I don't miss it, because I'm never gonna see it. Even when you at me, bro, I can't even fucking see it. When I go to my mentions, it's like, come on, dude, I just scroll to the top. There's no way I can go through each and every one of them. That's why I'm shit. I'm on the fucking DMs. I'm on the fucking group chats, or I'm on phone calls. You know, whether it's for real life or even like Timbo or Hinch or Parody or whoever the fuck, Doc, Egon. Today, Egon called me. I love you for that. Egon called me like, hey man, you doing all right now? I was like, yeah, I'm
It's a
feeling
good
pretty good
thing.
right now, to be honest. He's like, okay, I'm just making sure. Were you supposed to be on the show today? I was like, I don't think so. Like, what's up? No, I'm just want to check in with you, bro. You know, you grind a lot and just want to make sure you're doing good. And I'm like, oh yeah, no, bro, I'm fucking feeling amazing right now. Actually, I'm feeling really fucking good. But it's hard to keep up with that feed. Like, send that shit to me. I want to see your post. I want to repost it. I want it to get more views if it's a good post, especially because that means more people are gonna see a good post. Every once in a while I catch it and I'm like, yeah, I caught that one. That's a good one. But yeah, man, it's the sickest community of all time, bro. It really is, bro. And it's tiny in comparison to what it's gonna become, but it's actually really big too, bro. Like, real shit. It's kind of fucking big. It's a lot of people that are fucking holding it down in this group of people. And we are this right here. In all seriousness, it's extremely difficult for me to open up and admit I failed or I need help. It's huge for me to feel like I'm able to feel safe enough to do that with all of you. That is like that's the message.
Mhm.
If you're new here, this is not the mama who has a fucking wild story to tell you. Let me just say, I've been blessed enough to hear it. And what a fucking warrior that woman is. Such an inspirational story. And
So
this is how
beautiful,
it
beautiful.
feels.
And one of the best human beings you'll ever talk to. She's so fun
100%.
and real. I just half the time I just go on some of these chats just to listen to what she says. She's such a sweetheart, but she's funny as shit.
Funny as shit, man.
Funny as
Yeah.
shit.
Fuck. Like, you would never think she had any rough patch in life.
Mhm.
Funny.
Yep.
Like, and she's opening up more and getting even more fucking, like, bro, I think it was like a month and a half ago where I was like, boo, not the mama might be the funniest bitch I've ever fucking seen, bro. She is hilarious. Look at this. I think there was a post that she did where she said she had eggs. And I think she was like, I'm looking for a Dodge Magnum, you know, like she was willing to trade these eggs for the Dodge Magnum. And this was like a month and a half ago before everyone's doing this shit now. You know what I mean? Like, she low-key was kind
That
of one of
was
the
the
first ones I saw.
funniest
Hellcat.
shit
It was a
ever.
Hellcat. It was no Magnum. You don't waste your eggs on a Magnum. She
What
wanted
was
a
it again?
Hellcat, bro.
Hellcat. I knew
She
it was a
wanted
Dodge.
a Hellcat
I knew it
for
was a
some.
Dodge, bro. You know. Hey, bro,
Absolutely.
that was a month and a half ago or so. I bet you. That's way before I've seen any of those egg things, bro. Like realistically speaking, dude, she was fairly early to that whole. Because I've seen a lot of them now, and I always think of her when I see it because I'm like, damn, bro, she was low key one of the first, bro. Like for real, one of the fucking first, dude. Um, she said Boo can talk shit to me any day. She will. Let me tell you, she will. Ash says, honestly, yours and Boo's banter is epic as fuck. Y'all have made me die laughing on several occasions. We're not gonna say what happened one day. I didn't know my wife was on a Marco Polo and I mooned my wife and it was on the camera. So Ash actually seen my butt cheeks, bro. Ash has seen my butt cheeks, bro. Both, the left and the right butt cheeks. She's seen them both, bro. I was like, no way, no way. And then I watched Nikki, my wife, she ran it back, and I was like, she really just seen my ass cheeks though. She really
Hilarious.
just seen my ass cheeks. Hey, is OTB in the building right now? What it do, OTB? OTB. But he's
Hola,
OTF and
hola.
B? Whoa, I'm fucked up right now.
You are on mute. OTB.
OTFB now.
F and B. OTFB. Yeah.
Are you still AF at the end of it though? That's a lot of
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah, that was a lot. So
It's a lot. OTF and BAF?
yes, sir.
Oh man, I love it. I'm fucking here for it. Like straight with the fuck shit. Let's run it. What's up, OTB? OTFB?
Not much. Just leaving the gym. Thought I'd jump in for a minute
How you sound so tired after leaving the gym, bro?
No
because it's
pre-work.
11 o'clock here, and I got 4 kids.
You see that, you guys? 4 children working out at 11 o'clock to ensure he'll be there for his 4 children. If
That's
that don't
right.
inspire you in itself, man, the fuck? Working out till 11 because that's the time that permits it.
That's
What, you got
right.
the kids down, you got them to sleep, you're like, all right, cool, now it's time to hit the gym?
Yes, sir.
No excuses, man. There you
Why
go.
make excuses in life when you see shit like that for real, dog? Like, bro, that's commendable, man. You worked all day. You're a fucking tired boss. We know that much. Then you get home. You fucking dad so hard. Motherfuckers got to find you. And then you go and you work out till 11 at night. And I ask why you so tired. That's a reason to be tired. But you still got it in. No excuses, bro. I'm proud of you, dog.
Appreciate it.
For real. I know you kind of opened up with in the group chat the other day talking about, getting that health in order, bro. And ain't no one gonna do it for us, man. We got to take care
All
of our
right.
body, bro. Yeah. But you feeling good otherwise?
Yeah, man, I'm good. Just looking forward to the weekend, but yeah,
You playing poker tomorrow? It's gonna be a different game with the rooster.
yeah, I'll jump in there.
I love it. I'm excited for tomorrow's game. I don't know why, but I am. Probably a little bit too excited, right? Because then you
You
get
gotta
let
stop going.
down.
Oh,
You gotta stop going out before the final
Hold
table, man.
up. Hold up. Is tonight Lottoki, bro?
Yes.
Holy fuck. I tapped in for the correct evening, bro. That's so
Yeah.
crazy. Random comment from Timbo, number one of the evening. Sorry. I smoked, brother.
What?
you're
Hey,
good.
you guys, I'm on the phone with Timbo yesterday, and he's like, I'm like, you feel me though, bro? Because it was getting kind of quiet, I was like, you feel me though, bro? And he was like, oh my God, bro, why did I think I was like, bro, you gotta forgive me. I just twisted up. And I almost thought I was on space call, just kind of listening to you talk, dog. I forgot I was actually on a phone with you,
Yes.
bro. Dead
Like
ass
dead
serious
ass,
too,
bro.
bro. Dead ass
I
serious,
swear
bro.
to God. Hey, I like Ghost was talking right, and I was like rolling up. I had been smoking all morning.
Feel like
And
you had
like,
to preach, bro. And then you
bro,
just get
listen, I had the phone down just on speakerphone, and I was sitting there, and he had like kind of stopped talking for a second. And I snapped out of it, and I was like, bro, oh my God, hey, what the fuck? I thought you were on space for a second, and I was just listening to you preach, bro. Holy shit!
Hey, I
I
wouldn't
was
have
like,
believed him, but my wife smokes and she does that shit all the time, bro. I'm like, hey, baby, I'm gonna go and shower, right? I come back out and she's like, where have you been? I'm like, I just told you I was gonna go take a shower. She was like, you told me that? I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, I gave you a kiss. I said I'm gonna go shower. She's like, whoa. So
Web3 is becoming
I
huge,
believed
man.
him when he said it. I was like, damn, this dude really did like kind of space out for a second and
It
came
was
to
great,
like,
bro.
whoa, whoa. It was his laughter and how fucking tripped out he was that got me too, bro. He was like, whoa, what the fuck?
Bro, it's
Dude,
always a good
that
time,
shit
man.
had me sent me, bro.
Bro, it might be hectic and I might be running around like crazy. I got so much shit going on at once, man. It's kind of crazy how my life used to be compared to now, but I'm built for it. I'm ready for it. I'm just trying to figure out how to handle it. But sometimes I get lost in my own thoughts when people are talking, dude. My girlfriend too. She'll be like, "What do you want to eat?" And I'll just stare at her for 30 seconds. She'll be like, "Damn, what? Oh shit, what?" Like, bro, it's
Really
crazy.
struggling and shit.
Dude, I
Really
appreciate anybody that
struggling.
puts up with my bullshit or gets random texts from me all day. I really appreciate you. I promise.
Oh no, dog. Listen, bro. It really is all love, bro. Like I promise you, dog. I
I know it.
I enjoy the individuals I fucking get a chance to speak to, bro. Like that's the reality of it, man. Like we're just fucking blessed, bro. I could seriously talk about how fucking fortunate I feel like all fucking day because
Dude, I've
it's
watched it,
surreal.
bro. Like I can't imagine sitting in your seat. I'm not trying to cut you off, of course, never. But like bro, just to be able to see the growth in not only the community but like how close knit they have become. And I love that Goofy spoke about like being opening to new members. And I'm not like in feeling any type of way, but like bro, y'all do have a lot of members that have been fucking with each other since a long time, and you have like your inner circles and your niches of people that's always going to be there. But definitely, bro, especially when you're looking for support and like help with the chart and entering like with the NFT shit going on, you're going to have a lot of new eyes on y'all. So it's very important that you have these spaces, you're always up, and that the community is welcoming. So, like when people are commenting, the people that think that that doesn't do anything, that speaks volumes for y'all as a community and as a whole. So, like, keep them thumbs going, dude. Your little thumb warriors, don't think that you don't mean nothing. I literally have a place in my business for you. If that's what you want to do, if you want to raid, I got you. Holler at me in the DMs. But um, like, bro,
It's no,
that
it's real, bro.
it's
I
the
man,
smallest things that count.
people
Engagement,
literally asked, "How much do you pay your Raiders?" And I'm like, "People
that's
pay
my
for Raiders?
family, bro.
Yeah, people pay for them." I'm like, "Damn, nah, these motherfuckers are for real about their shit. Like, they want to talk about it. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? Like, that's
Right.
dope. I took that for granted. If I'm being honest, I took that for granted. I did not know. I actually think I messaged it today, like, "Yo, this the time we go all out because we got momentum." You know what I mean? Like, this is
Right.
where people really need to see us because right now, it's actually an attractive fucking thing to see on paper, even the chart
That's true.
itself. Hey, my daughter's calling me, guys, on FaceTime. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Hello, my
No, you're
love.
good. Egon,
You want
Pinch, Jigga, Goofy, Parody. How are y'all today? How are y'all?
Hey
We
Timbo,
should.
I'm doing good, thank you. How are you doing? Thanks for asking, by the way.
Yeah, I heard that I came in late. I was supposed to, Ghost told me to show up at 10 o'clock. I joked with him and told him I'd be here at 10:01, but I got caught on the phone with somebody from London and it was hectic, but tried to show up when I could and I heard what was going on. Um, yeah, bro, you got the whole support of Lotto. Don't ever get down on yourself. I don't know what's going on or what was happening, but he said, I know Ghost said something about he could hear it in your voice. Dude, you got a huge support system. You got a huge family on this Web3 space. Don't ever hesitate to like lean on them for support when you need it, bro. Throw a post up. Just say, hey, good morning, Web3 people. And look at the engagement you got. Look at the amount of people. Like if you ever need, confidence or a little boost or anything, bro, just reach out like that. If you don't want to DM nobody, it's not hard. But Lotto is a big family, and I think you know that by now. And it's hard to reach out for help. I get that too. And like if you're feeling down, you don't even feel like doing a post. But bro, like one time, Crazy Peas, a community member here, noticed that I was
Yeah,
feeling down, and
Paul.
he shot me.
Mm-hmm.
He shot me a DM, and I honestly, I'm a believer in Christ. I think the call from Ghost today, he said something to my girlfriend that really is going on in my relationship right now with my kind of obsession with crypto, and I think that was from God, and I think Crazy Peas was from God because I was going through a depressed state. I had just got swiped for what my team thought was like $130, but in reality was my life savings. Live on Spaces with my boys literally got swiped for 770,000 Lotto tokens. Like fucking, it was probably, I don't know, a month and 2 weeks ago. I was building my bag slowly since I had been a holder. Like I said, my mom's a holder. She's got 100K tokens, but I clicked on a link on Telegram, and it wasn't a link. It was like a safeguard bot. So I'm not retarded. It was like, it was a safeguard bot for a Telegram group. So it like blacked my phone out, but it attacked my BullX and it attacked all 6 of my Phantom wallets, and it got literally my life savings. I disappeared from Twitter for 2 days. The only person that reached out, because Heidi told my whole team, like, hey, Tim's mad. They didn't know the extent of it. I literally almost like the phone that had my friends thought that I dropped my old phone. It went through a wall. But yeah, they didn't reach out. Paul reached out and he was like, hey bro, is everything okay? Like, I noticed you haven't been posting. Like
Yeah, Paul's
that
a real
right
one.
there showed me. Yeah, bro, he's become my like a genuine friend, like actual friend. I call him probably 3 times a day. But like Paul, he reached out and it was like, bro, it showed me that it doesn't matter really what you're going through. There's people that maybe not in Paul's case, but there's people that care. There's people that look up to you. There's people that look to you for motivation. And especially in your case, Parody, you mean a lot to a lot of people when it comes to this lotto shit and just probably in general. So like when you get down, you have an effect on people. So when they see that in your attitude, I know it sucks to say, but it doesn't
No,
matter.
it's different though. It's different. It's definitely different.
For sure.
It's Peter.
Right.
See? Come on.
Bro.
No,
So like,
dude, man, I empathize every single spot that you've been in. Man, P Dot can do whatever she wants. 2 days later, we'll get her back. 3 days later, we get her back. That
Hey,
girl is
Timbo, what's Paul's voice like? Is it all
that girl's one. You know what I
what's
mean?
up, Doc?
She's 101.
Oh, I didn't mean
Thank
to
you,
interrupt you,
guys.
bro. Sorry, Goofy. But I was saying, what does Paul sound like? Is he got like a thick accent? Is he like, "Oi, bro,"
Bro,
like that?
it's I don't want to expose this man. He's I'll just
Piss
say he's
off,
a
you bloke.
Yeah,
he's
but
a distinguished gentleman that looks like he would have a pint in front of him.
I know
bro,
I know who you're talking about.
That's
He
so cute.
he took my lotto when he sold it, so I don't really love Paul.
I love him.
But
Auto banning bot.
Timbo,
Yeah,
Timbo,
what's
I
up?
super
gave him a
quickly,
giveaway.
I just want to say thank you. I appreciate your kind words, and I'm very happy to hear that you also feel as welcomed and embraced by all of us.
Yeah,
So I really I
100%.
appreciate it, and you guys are always here for me, so it means a lot, Goofy, and everybody here. I have a lot of love for all of you.
And to
Gotcha.
wrap all of
Mwah.
that into a bow, not the mama hit it on the head. And Timbo, you kind of were talking about this, right? You 100%, not the mama says, I 100% believe God puts people in our lives to help guide us in the right direction. And those people are straight up blessings from above. You
Let's go,
know,
bro.
it's so real to me because I always sit back and appreciate like not just the circumstance but like also like what takes place around them, and it's always like something random. Your phone rings and it's a friend you haven't spoke to in a while, and you're like, damn, I'm glad this dude called, I was having a bad day. Or it's a post you see randomly. It's, to me, it's too intricate to be coincidental, you know. I was telling one of my business partners yesterday, I was like, it scares, I was actually talking to Tuco. I was like, it scares me how I have no fear. Like that almost scares me. I have no fear of the unknown. I have no fear. And it's because, to be quite honest with you, God didn't give me the spirit of fear. No matter what happens, I have a sound mind about it. It's like there's either a lesson to be made or had, or there's an experience to experience, or the end result you're fucking grateful for. It's never anything else. So it's like, yeah, dude, there's certain people that will be put in your life to guide you, and that's the Holy Spirit in a nutshell. You know, they got pulled or pushed into a direction. They went through all these different circumstances in life to be here right now in front of you on the phone or in person or in the group chat for you to be in that moment that didn't even know you even needed it, but you needed to hear it. That's
That's
what's
no
so cool
ghost,
about.
Ghost.
You said what?
That's no joke, Ghost. I worked a 16-hour day today, and
Oof.
I
Brutal.
took a video of something and sent it to my sister, and she gave it a little heart emoji and said haha, and
Yeah.
I called my dad on the way home. I was like, "Hey, how was your day?" And he goes, we're just at the hospital with your sister. We've been here all day." And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Am I even here right now? What's going on, guys? Is this
Right.
serious? So like, no, but they want to keep her overnight just for observation. I'm like, well, it doesn't sound like quote unquote not serious to me.
They didn't tell you what's going on?
At the end of the day, well, I mean, I wasn't talking to the doctor. They told me why she was in there, and she just wanted to basically be sure everything was all right. She was concerned that her blood pressure reading was a little high, and I'm like, well, somebody must have seen something if they're going to keep you overnight, especially with insurance as it is nowadays. They want to get you in, get you out.
How old is your
free up
sister?
a bed, 38.
Okay.
So, but she's had 2 pregnancies, worrying about the third, which is why she's keeping an eye on the blood
Oh,
pressure.
she's
'cause
pregnant
she
right
wants
now.
ideal conditions. No, my she just gave birth to my second nephew's about to be a year in.
Oh,
I
okay.
guess he's
So
half a year old now. So yeah,
post pregnancy,
not
just want
not
to ensure
super
she's.
recently. Exactly. But to me, like I got her on the phone and she's like, yeah, no, I've just been here. I'm like, you literally commented on one of my videos that I sent you, and all of those things that like came into mind, like I'm questioning it at the time, but to your point, I didn't even think about it. I wasn't scared for them. I wasn't like, oh my god, what hospital are you at? I'm on my way now. Like I knew everything was going to be okay, even though objectively to me, I was like, maybe not. But it.
Well, your brain wants to go like 1,000 miles per hour.
Weird ways.
But it
I'm
triggered
sorry.
you
What would
though.
you say?
It triggered you though to make that phone call and look at where it led to. You know, like that's what's trippy to me too. It's like I think a
1,000%.
lot of I think a lot of times you have to be receptive. Like people don't want to
Yes.
say, "Hey, I need your help," or "Hey, I'm having a hard time." You got to be receptive. Like I swear to God, I heard P Dub say 2 words and it wasn't her normal bubbly self. I knew right away there was something was not
Mhm.
the same. Not that it was so bad, something's wrong. No, I just was like, you're not P Dub right now. You know, I think that we should all learn from that tonight. Like, make sure that it's not just a quick, yo, what up? How you doing? And move on. Like, really make sure you get in the response and you hone in on how they normally respond because sometimes people will not. I'm one of those people, I have a hard time reaching out and saying I'm fucked up or I'm not having the best of times. You know, I have a hard time. It's far and few in between, and I always get through it. So I feel like I don't need to ever really ask for nothing. But dude, it is
Very much
important that just because that's how I am doesn't mean that that's how everyone is. You got to kind of pry sometimes, you know, just that quick little double check, you know. Pay attention to the way they say hi to you all the time, man, and pick up on the signs if they're feeling a little bummed, and you know, be that light for them, you know, for them to vent and get it off their chest, and because sometimes, do we when we talk about like when we're having a hard time, a lot of times it's like not that crazy. It just feels so overwhelming when you talk about it, you realize it's not so bad, and there's ways you can kind of combat it. So, yeah, I'm glad I got it off my chest, type shit, you know. So, yeah, let's use that as a reminder today, bro. Let's always make sure when we checking on people, man, we really prying sometimes, you know. Like, are you sure? You know, you can hit me up.
Hone
I'm
in
here for
when you
you.
need to.
Hone in,
Oh,
hone in, hone
big
in, man,
call.
for real. I wish I can see these emojis on Twitch a little better if I do say so myself. I like what is this? Is this a rubber ducky? Is that a rubber
I don't
ducky?
know what that is. That
It
yellow
looks like
thing? No
Kirby.
idea.
It looks like Kirby.
No,
It
it's
does
not a
look like
ducky.
Kirby. It's yellow Kirby.
Kirby, like going to the
Yeah.
right, hugging. Yeah,
Yellow
got
Kirby, and then
Kirby
the
stars
was
for
weird
white.
eyes
thing.
to avoid copyright. Well, yeah, copyright. Nintendo sues everybody. Yeah,
Okay,
so
then what's this? Tell me what that is.
that
Is
is
that a purple
a
goat?
That's a goat.
goat with
That's a
Purple
with
goat.
goat.
purple
Yeezy
sunglasses.
Stunner Shades.
Okay, it is a purple goat or ish. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Newport Dane. Look at this is what I talk about in the community. She's like, hold on, did you say you lost your lotto? You know, Newport Dane's like, give me that wallet, motherfucker. You know, um, yeah, dude, it's crazy. I didn't know he had went through anything, guys, because I was talking to him for a few weeks on the phone and obviously through DMs for the last couple of months ish. I didn't even know he went through. He didn't want to. He didn't want to say anything. But you guys remember when my business partner got hacked? It was through a safeguard application or whatever the fuck. Same thing we have. We have an official one, right, on the Lotto page where you have to like safeguard your shit. There was that imitation one made, and that imitation one drains you, dog. Like that's crazy as fuck. So let's also, just for a brief segment, talk about the wallet security. I ain't never had an issue. I don't connect to shit. If I do connect to shit like Jupiter, I'm running perps or back in the day Soul Bank or whatever, bro. You fucking got to make sure you also disconnect, right? And it is good to have your shit spread out, multiple wallets, because at least if you ever get ganked, it's like the one wallet. It's like whatever, that sucks, but you have the rest of it, you know. Um, Maybe Ghost should get on Twitch one day so he understands. Hey, Roxy, how am I supposed to get on Twitch when I'm doing this? How am I? Well, which one? Which one for me?
Ghost, you
Yeah,
don't have that much
Roxy.
going on. You don't
You
have that much
know,
going on.
come on, man, help me out. Just tell me what it is. You know, like
In Roxy's defense, you can just pull up your iPhone and just log into Twitch on there and be on, a second account. Like if you wanted
right,
to use it, maybe
right,
pop up
right,
your,
right.
like start a fight with yourself, but not tell us it's your alt account. And be like, who's this guy giving Ghost mad props? You're right. He does look great tonight. Hey,
How do
who
you?
says I look like an asshole? All
Uh,
kinds of stuff.
How do
I've
you
had
know
a
I
cou-
wasn't? How do you know I
Ghost,
wasn't Ghost can't win?
I've had a couple questions for you, Ghost,
Blew my mind. Can't
on the
believe we
side.
can't do emojis up here. Go ahead, Goofy.
They're asking if you can sing because it's karaoke night.
Nah,
That's what they said.
no, I believe you, but I
Um,
cannot. I cannot sing tonight.
they, they
There's
they
there's
want
two
you they
things.
want you to sing "I Will Always Love You."
The people.
That's
Yeah,
what they want.
there's two issues tonight, guys. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Issue number one, which is the real issue, is my daughters don't have school tomorrow,
Uh-oh.
and I'm doing movie night and having a blast, and then I'm taking them out on a family date tomorrow. We're gonna get some breakfast, and
Hell yeah!
then Saturday they're going to grandma and grandpa's house, and they're doing a sleepover. They got big things planned for that Saturday, and so yeah, truthfully, I got a lot of shit to prepare for. Okay.
Get your answer, guys.
And I wouldn't have made that excuse because I was prepared to do the Lotto Oki. I was, but people come first. And the second reason was because we got to a little bit of a late start. And that's something that it happens sometimes, you know. I'll take that one on the chin, like my bad, I was late. But don't hate me. I'm not gonna be able to do the Lotto Oki. Now, that's me.
Don't
If
forget
you
it.
guys want to continue the show and do Lotto Oki and all that fun stuff, you actually can, fortunately for you. But let's keep Egon in mind because my guy did just say he had 16 hours of work and his sister was not feeling too hot. So I'm sure he might be a little exhausted too. But um, I think we should just keep it trill tonight, have a good time, kick it for a little bit more. And then, we got a
Sounds like
sick
fun.
ass poker game tomorrow coming up. And
Oh,
you
and
guys,
Sunday. I did want to clear that up for whoever asked. It was the Josh NFT guy is in tomorrow's game on Friday, where we're playing on his platform. The Tipsy Token ones on Sunday is separate.
yeah,
Yeah.
so let me just get you guys on the wavelength, okay? So Rooster, that dude with the sick ass fucking personality and skill set, like a radio host extraordinaire, that wild dude who's a trip and fun to fucking kick it with.
Bruce, yeah, we
He's part of the ETH, which is like some almost, I guess, autistic person who says Ethereum funny. It started off as a joke. They were always like, "Oh man, send me like a little bit of ETH so I can be a degenerate," you know. And then it turned into like we should do a token like this. So they did, and it's fucking popping. The thing is like 2-3 mil market cap or some shit. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, so he has his own Discord where it's really just like a team of devs. They all have their own fucking coins and their own projects that they actually run. And that's why it's a really fun one to be a part of because it's not just the players, kicking it, but there's actually a bunch of really super fucking crazy builders that are gonna be in there that talk shit the whole night and all the camaraderie they have. So it's gonna be a different experience. I plan on running this, but also hopping in there, and maybe even somehow streaming the audio. Maybe he could do that. I don't know, but we'll try and get it to where we can almost infuse the two, so we can kill it. And listen, they had 3 people out of the final 4 from their project last night or Tuesday night. I'm not okay with that, bro. So I need at least like 5 on the final table from the Lotto fan band. So it is the
That's right.
process, but I
You can't come
reposted it.
on.
It's actually not that hard. You go to Discord first. You have to request that you read the agreements, the terms and conditions, and you can get in. And then you have to click on this link, which I know it's scary, but it's safe. I already did it. You click on the link, and it takes you to this page where you put like your X handle in, your Discord handle in, what wallet you're sending the money from, and then you go back to the page and you find the wallet that you're sending it to, and you literally send a 0.1 of Solana to it. That's it. Once you do that, you get the transaction on the Soul scan, and you send them the link so that they can obviously verify that it was sent. It's a process. It's a little different, but everything else is gonna be the same. It's still on Club GG. You just gotta look up their club ID instead of ours, join the club, and then everything else is gonna feel identical once the cards get dealt. There is a rebuy, so you could technically rebuy if you get knocked out, which we're gonna start implementing that because that's fucking dope. And then on top of that,
For yourself specifically. Yeah.
Ooh, burn.
That was
I
pretty
mean,
good.
she's not lying.
That was pretty
She's
good.
not lying. She's
That's
actually
what she
very
said it.
accurate.
She doesn't lie.
Pretty good.
I
Yeah.
know it's for you.
Yeah.
I know it's for you.
Yeah, and it really feels personal because sometimes I'm like, I'm in there with the best hand and I'm just not really
Yeah,
getting
we know.
the cookie
Me
and crumbling
too.
right now for your boys. So yeah, I need that extra buy-in. You're right, P-Dubs. I'll admit that. I suck.
Speaking
lately.
of best hand, let's secret weapon Carly, if you're listening, help us show up and represent the Lotto fam and take them
Yes,
out.
Carly.
Oh yeah, the reigning
You
champ.
should join. Yeah.
Bro, she came out of nowhere. Next
She's
thing you know, she's in
awesome.
the
Yeah.
Lotto Illionaire chat. Next thing you know, she's up
She's
here on
Savage.
awesome.
stage talking and playing
Letillionaire.
cards
That's
for the
awesome.
first time ever. Gets second
Yeah.
place. Then she's like, yeah, you guys distracted me. I'm not going to get up on stage this time. I'm going to fucking focus this time.
Yeah.
And then she first
And
placed that
wins it.
shit.
And she beats
I mean,
everybody's ass.
Oh, yeah.
Epic.
I mean,
It was
man,
incredible.
Damn.
Yeah.
I felt less than.
I was
Carly, if
proud
you're
as fuck.
listening,
I was
leave a
proud as hell.
comment.
I was so proud of her.
I
Oh,
mean, damn, bro.
Well, and
Like, bro, she came up and
She
grabbed a
fucked us up.
mic, said it was the first time she's played, gets second.
that was a lie.
Bro,
It wasn't
bro,
the first
I
time.
has to be, dog. The way she was even
Card
raising the ball, I
shark.
was like, yo, no
I call
way,
bullshit.
dog.
that woman knows exactly what she's doing.
Yeah, she knows what she's
Don't get
doing.
me wrong.
Straight flush. Did I break
There
the
was
deck?
no
What happened?
there's no beginner's luck, none of that shit.
Yeah, no way, dog.
Yeah, no.
She's like, take it easy on me, fellas. It's my first
Oh
time.
yeah, sure.
I didn't even know you could get 5 of a kind. This is crazy.
Fuck, dude.
I have 4 kings. What does that mean? Is that good?
It's gotta
I'm
be
kind
bad.
of I'm kind of convinced that like she's got a program, dog. You know, she's Motowning us, bro. She's programming some shit, dog.
Which
Yeah.
is why we need her on the Lotto team to
Well, she's
represent.
definitely on. She's on
All right,
notice.
Carly. We'll see you.
She's on notice. There's plenty of players right now that know that
Hey,
she's
our game
on
is
notice.
getting kind of dope, you guys. We're up to like 50 people on average.
A lot of good
Like,
players too.
we're gonna
Holy
get to
fuck.
100 heads eventually.
Yeah,
There's
on a
a
not
lot of
World
good
Series
players.
game.
Now, there's like
Forget
10
about
people
it.
that are like pretty damn good at poker.
Yep.
100%,
No,
bro. I'd say there's probably like 15, really.
yeah, 15.
Like I can name off 10 though. I feel you, dog. I can name
8
off
of
10
them
right
were
now
at the
that you're
final
like,
table.
yo,
Yeah,
Or 7.
for
like
sure.
LC is actually fucking low key, like secretly a beast. Obviously you, Hinch, Goofy, Egon,
Parker
Egon's
Parody.
flirting,
I'm
Egon's
missing
flirting with me
some.
in
Yeah,
DMs right
Parody
now.
when he plays.
You don't even know.
Parody when she plays for
Hey.
sure.
When
right.
when he
I figured it'd
played,
be worse to say it to you on
Egon
mic.
is flirting with me in the DMs.
what?
I did. It was so bad I had to say no homo. No
He had to
offense
say no
if you
homo.
are.
He's just like, wait,
We're
what did I
all
just say?
we're all
It's all right.
homo sapiens.
I love you. Don't worry
Your
about
hands
it.
It's a trip though, because there really is some fucking beasts, bro. Carly came out of nowhere. I
Egon's
don't
very
know, bro.
safe,
Like
though.
Motown's obviously a G with it, you know.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
Tiki's a
there's
good
a
player
lot.
too.
She's
Yeah, but
good.
she's
Yeah.
only played like 5 times, man. Tell her to come
Milky's
play
really
with us,
good.
man. Milky's
But
good
Milky
Oh
too.
yeah,
never-
Milky's good.
Milky plays.
Milky, dude. I swear to God, the night that she was just like unhinged
does,
was like
does he play with us?
she was
No,
just like out of nowhere. It was quiet, and she's like, "Show me your tits." And I was like,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What-
she
what
was.
just
She was.
happened?
She was sipping on one. She was talking
Dude, I
to
was like,
Tiggy, I think.
Oh,
no,
my-
I asked. I was like, "Who you talking to?"
Show
Anyone
us
that's
your
willing to show 'em.
tats.
Yeah, anyone that's willing to
trying to
show
throw
them.
you off.
I probably would have called.
I
Yeah,
would have
how
called.
can you? Yeah. I just whatever you want.
This dude said I probably would have called. But
I'll
yeah,
call
dude.
for
So
tits. I don't have anything.
Yeah.
I'll call for.
Oh yeah. I mean, come on.
it's bananas. Hey, by the way, Melissa just said, "Oh yeah, I could post it." It's Bananas is a pro poker player, by the way. I know that actually.
What?
Oh
That's the
yeah,
name- that's the
he
name
played
on
in
it.
here one time.
Yeah, one time he plays all the time.
He's
Oh,
okay.
played here like 3 or 4
Yeah.
times.
I'm
Yeah,
probably
he's
just
played the
doing it
last.
time,
Yeah,
yeah.
He
Yeah,
is
When
he's
doesn't
play-
he ever win?
he's not placed.
I don't know. It's Bananas to me, but he
That's-
should win soon.
38. Huh?
B
All right.
A-N-A-N-A-S.
Oh, don't forget. Don't
He
forget
is
Roxy.
pro.
I
Honestly,
mean, I
there's so
took
many good
Ghost out
players.
and I've made 5th place a few times, but anyways, because we didn't mention her. I apologize. Roxy, you're great.
What's with the purple Italian hand emoji?
I
Thank
think
you,
that was like a
Roxy.
black. I think that was like an
Thinking the
eggplant
same
type
thing.
black joke.
No,
Yeah.
it's like Ursula just being like, "Hey, forget about it. I don't even got a tentacle. Forget about
Yeah,
it.
good.
You
way
don't
to-
being a mermaid and shit."
Yeah, way to cover it up, dude. She basically black-handed me instead of black-faced.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
I'll
You
leave
got
that
black
between
hands.
y'all.
Yeah, because
That's
every
purple.
black person has purple hands, dude. That's obvious. Purple.
mean-
we have purple nips. We have purple hands. I mean,
And we're only 2
You don't
months
have to
removed from Black
reminisce
History Month.
about it.
Yes.
exactly,
Oh, purple
Have
joke.
some respect.
exactly. That you hit that on the head, actually. Yeah, just in February was Black History Month, so you're right. A month.
The
and a
2
half.
month anniversary of Black History Month, actually.
Yeah, 2.
Is today.
Yeah,
You're
bro.
only
How
allowed
dare
to talk
you?
shit.
How dare you play
fucking
such an
dare you,
emoji?
dude.
Oh, less than 10%. I mean, I'm being honest. You can, like, you don't like talk
It's a
shit.
snapping finger hand. Not the mama's like purple nips.
Yes.
Prove
Yeah.
You
it,
savage.
prove it.
Exactly. Ursula's purple nips.
Oh my god. Large
Well-
nips, I presume.
Oh my
Unreleased
god.
Disney sequel.
I have the
Okay.
tiniest little nips, dude. Sorry, Mucky Muck. I have very tiny little nips, dude.
I got some
A
hairy
dime
nips.
could hide these little guys. Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, but
Um,
which currency? Like, what kind of dime? Are we talking like Canadian loonies and such, or USD dime?
Yeah, but what kind of
Uh-oh.
what currency, dude? I'm done with you, bro. Fucking Egon, man. Sometimes he got these zingers that really get me going, bro. I don't know
Yeah, they
why I
catch
don't
you
know
off
what you
guard.
look like. They catch you off guard. But tell me
Yeah,
you don't
give
feel
me
the same as me.
delirious.
Tell me you don't feel the
No,
same as
it-
me. We don't know what he looks like, but you know his facial expression when he's doing it.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
what
dude.
he looks like. I do.
I have I have 3 models in my head of what he looks like, and they're all
Me too.
completely
Yeah.
different. I have like yeah,
Which one's correct? It's close.
Did he
Hey,
freeze?
man,
I
if I
want
was
to hear these
presentable, I'd
models.
be on camera.
Oh my god, no, you're frozen, Doc. You're frozen. Fuck. I want to hear
Doc.
3 versions.
wait,
Oh,
my,
you're
I'm
back,
actually
you're back.
There you are. You're back.
You're back. You're
You've been
back.
frozen.
I was
You
saying
said
one of
3
the people.
versions.
I said one of them is Ned Flanders from The Simpsons. All right, Kevin
Is it the
James, the
glasses?
director.
Is it
You know
because he always
Kevin
has
James, the director.
Yes.
I feel
Yeah.
like there's a goatee involved.
Cameron
I don't know
James?
why.
Egon's
mean-
hair. Egon's
No, not
hair is
Kevin
totally
James,
pulled
not
back.
Kevin James. What the hell is that other? What's the guy that directed Chasing Amy and like Clerks?
Oh, Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith. Yeah.
I don't know
So
that.
Kevin Smith is another option, but I think I'm Ned Flanders. I'm leaning towards that a little bit.
Are you ready for mine?
Yeah,
well,
go
those
ahead.
were
The kid
two.
from
What's the
Ozark.
third one?
Oh
The
yeah, that is
third
two.
one, maybe like a young Matt Damon.
Ego
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah.
Hair
Yeah.
is
Got
is definitely
I see the
behind.
guy from Ozark, the main character.
Oh, okay,
from
yeah.
Ozark.
The
I
main
see
character-
him. I
Yeah.
see him hard.
Yeah, dude.
I see him hard.
It's like, yeah, I always imagine
Like-
like different people when he's talking.
I know, but you still picture his expressions. That's what fucks me up.
Yeah,
And I'm like, that's not
Mhm.
even what he looks like. Why did I picture
He's
that?
like-
Like,
he's all going.
yeah.
You could tell he's going.
But is it a dime in the
I
U.S. currency?
I honestly picture Egon like Shooter McGavin from Happy Gilmore. I really do.
McGavin.
Shooter McGavin.
Shooter
Yeah, Shooter.
McGavin.
Meet me on the fucking night tea at
Shooter
9 o'clock.
McGavin's too douchey for me though. He's like a real douchebag in the movie, right?
Agreed.
Egon's too down to earth.
Shooter McGavin?
Shooter McGavin.
Oh.
from Happy
Oh,
Gilmore.
Shooter McGavin.
Yeah, but it's something Egon will pull off.
Yeah.
Big dick.
No, I can see
Yo,
him maybe
you guys see the
looking like
trailer?
that guy, but
Second one's
no.
out.
It's gonna be probably good to be
FYI.
honest.
I know.
Yeah.
It doesn't look bad.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be good.
They're leaning into the aged version. He's like, oh, I know I'm older, but it's
I
a
just
sequel.
don't think Adam Sandler would have done it all if it wasn't gonna come out like on point. Like he doesn't.
I don't even care how bad the movie could be. I'm
Disagree.
definitely watching
Look at
this
the
movie.
first
Like,
three
I'm
Netflix
super excited for it.
But
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore
But
was
I'm
like
with
the
you on
movie
this.
that I watched the most growing up, for sure.
Me
Oh,
too.
dude, all of them, bro. Growing up,
But
all of 'em.
especially that one for me because I had a copy
Yeah.
of it, so I would always watch that shit.
Yeah,
My-
Billy Madison.
that was me with Billy Madison. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Billy
Mr.
Madison was
Deeds.
one of those for me.
Mr. Deeds.
Oh, dude, Daddy.
Big Daddy. Big
Yeah,
Daddy.
that's good too.
That was like one of my favorite ones right there, bro. Big Daddy. was
That
a
movie
dope
is probably why I moved to New York. Like
It's
I
actually
was
really
like, I'm gonna
good
check
too.
one. Damn.
Kind of cool.
It's really good. Big
Is
Daddy.
that why you moved? So you could name yourself Dog Zigga? They were like, you can name yourself whatever you want. Like, I'm gonna be Dog
Yeah.
Zigga.
I'm almost done. Okay, I love you.
After
I'm
moving to
on-
New York, New York gave
I
me
wanna be
the right.
Frankenstein. Yeah, exactly.
They gave me the right.
The streets gave you the name Dog Zigga.
The streets.
I love you. Where are we watching the movie in my bed or in the
What
living
movie
room?
you guys watching?
Oh, they want to know what movie are we watching?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna watch the movie Sing.
Oh, Sing.
Sing. I watched that with my
That's
niece.
such a
Very-
cute movie. Yeah.
Like,
She
effectively
made me
good.
watch it in the whip today on the way to school, and then on the way home she's like, "Don't get out of the car yet. This is the funny part when the pig is dancing." So I had to get out of the car. I plugged
Nice.
it in, and I got in the back seat, and we watched that part. So now we get to watch it from beginning to end.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's nice.
Fun. I love it.
Were you letting the car drive this morning, or were your eyes on the road?
I love you. Bye.
Bye.
I was
Have
actually
y'all
ask,
heard the-
ask Motown how mad I get at my car, bro. My Model 3, dude. I'm not
Mhm.
joking. I have my laptop up. I'm typing and shit while I'm driving. No problem, bro. The Cyber, bro. The Cyber is so annoying, bro. It's like
Oh, it's like touch the
boop, boop,
wheel,
boop. Notice there's a device in your hand, like.
right?
So I'm like putting my phone behind the camera like this, dude, so I can finish texting. And it's like, take over immediately. And it's like, beep, beep, beep. And I'm like, okay, all right, I'm taking over. And I'm like, fucking dude, what the fuck, man? Now I gotta text while I do this. And now I'm driving, it's raining, and I'm texting. You happy now? And I get so angry. Like, come on, dude.
At least you don't have a Kia and your engine just randomly failed, and now you're taking the train every day to work like a fucking literally like, and they won't even give me a rental car, which
Could
is
be
like
worse.
it's
Baby
like that's
boy!
like this is the worst. The
No
worst
way.
situation.
Baby
Big boys
boy.
in here.
What up,
Put him on
Parker?
speaker. Put him on speaker.
There he
He's on
is.
speaker. He's on speaker. Everybody wants
Hi,
to say
baby
Dad.
boy.
Hey, bitch.
He's like, where you guys at? Let me come.
We're all together
We're all
at
live.
Ghost House
We're
in
all
person.
live.
Yeah, we're all in a rental
Together?
together.
We're in Ghost Cybertruck.
How you been, bro?
He's got to get a cardboard cutout.
Yeah, I'll send
to
it to you
trick
right
the
now,
camera.
Doug. I got you. All right, peace.
I'll be in there in a minute. All right.
All right, peace.
Have you ever heard the phrase
No,
family room over the garage, like abbreviated as frog, as a room? Is that like a white people thing? My parents
I've
have
never
this.
heard of that.
I've
What?
never heard
You
of
are
They
white
call it
fucker. What do you
so that's
mean?
so I watched the
family
movie
room
Sing with
over
my
the
niece
garage.
and the frog. The frog is the family room over the garage. I think that's like the
Wow.
gayest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah,
I've
that's,
ne-
White
that's
people
bad.
think you're
Over the
so
garage.
dumb.
It's the most.
That's
It's the
bad.
whitest thing I've ever heard.
I've never
That-
heard of that.
That's
I've
not
never heard
white.
of it.
It's just architecturally unsound. Who puts a family room
It's
over
called
a
a
garage?
family room over a garage.
Yeah,
and
it's just
called
like it's a
frog.
two-story house, and there's a room that happens to be situated over the garage in space, in 3D space, and they're calling it the frog.
Yeah,
because
that means they don't like that person,
It's
That
called
is
a
the
bonus room, isn't
they
it?
have to have them in their
like
family.
my
Yeah, I'm
parents
with
are
Hinch.
serial
That's a bonus room, if anything.
Yeah.
Not a frog.
They're like, oh, let's go put him in the
You
frog.
turn it into
I'm
it
like,
whenever you
what?
want.
They're trying to be cool, like when they call the Tesla a frunk, because it's the front trunk. They're just trying to be cool.
They
I
don't
like
even
them.
laugh. They're just like, that's what it's called.
Right.
Like as
It's
if I'm
not
an idiot,
funny.
not knowing that it's
Maybe
called
it's a
the
different
frog.
country they do that. Like, you know, they say holiday when you're on vacation. And I'm like, dude, what if it's like
In the
not a
UK.
holiday? It's still a holiday?
Yeah, the
Like, that's
Brits.
kind of
They
weird
say
to
I'm
me.
on holiday.
Yeah.
It's holiday for
Or-
No,
them
it's just vacation.
because they ain't home.
You could have just had Christmas, bro, and it's not even New Year's yet, and you're on holiday somehow. It's like,
I know,
that doesn't
I
really
know.
not add up to
Just
me,
like
but-
When
colleges.
you're off,
I
it's
go to
holiday. It's like
university.
Saturday is a holiday.
Yeah,
Very
I go to
violent.
university. Yeah, I go to
I
university.
go, yeah, the
Yeah,
university.
which one, motherfucker? Which one?
They
do you
don't call
go
it
to?
college. They call it university.
Yep.
Yeah. Everybody else watched the Wheel of Time yet?
Hey, Parker says he's joining this
Is that a movie?
space.
He did
Better
say
be
that.
naked.
I don't see
Yeah,
him there.
Parker said he's gonna come in here.
Northwest.
So Egon,
I know
will
you need
keep
to
a-
go.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, Egon, will you keep an eye on him so you could bring him up? And if you get logged out
Yeah.
for some reason, call me so I can come back and fix that. But I'm
No,
actually gonna
absolutely.
go inside and get us all at least set up.
Well,
And,
brother,
I most likely won't be back out here. Just keeping it a buck.
Before
But
you go,
love you
if
guys.
y'all
how
are still
was
here, I will.
Mufasa? How was Mufasa?
I fell asleep. I've watched it 3 times and fell asleep all 3 times, bro. So it's not
So,
that good.
regular.
Not good.
Got
Not that good.
All right.
Honestly, it's
Have
not
a
Enjoy
that
good
your-
good.
night.
If you
Sorry,
can't finish
brother.
it, bro, 3 times, it ain't that good. I love
Yeah.
you guys. I appreciate you
All
guys.
right, bro.
Have some fun
Later,
tonight.
brother.
Do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. But I will see y'all in a few if y'all are still up.
Enjoy your night. Bye.
Thank you, Peter.
By you mean hours. Got it.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm probably not coming back. But
I got you.
if I do come back and y'all are still up, then good shit. I'll have fun with y'all.
Yeah, who
Love ya.
knows?
Egon, I got a question
Dude.
for you.
Goofy. I got
Did
pending
you read?
answers.
Did you read the Wheel of Time series?
Ah, that's why I know it. Are all of the books one-word titles?
Yeah. Oh no, they're like 3-word titles. Yeah.
I don't believe so. Are they
Okay.
something I should look into?
So
Actually, I have audible
honestly,
credits I
the,
can
the
burn.
books are incredible. To be honest with you, I'm
Okay.
struggling. I'm struggling with the adaptation. The third series is the third visionary series is
don't
actually
need-
really good, but the first 2 sucked. So like I kind of want to get rid, like, man, because the books are so amazing. And
Right.
then yeah, I don't know if you read them.
No, I'm pulling them up right now to see if they're on Audible because I do a lot of driving, like an hour each way to work.
If it's on Audible, you're gonna
kill
love them.
these things. Yeah,
You're
I
gonna
got
love
credits
them.
to burn on Prime.
So what happened was in the 10th book,
Oh yeah, there is.
the guy died,
Mhm.
and the 11th through 13th had a pen writer. But the
Robert Jordan.
first 10 were fucking amazing, but now they're adapting it to TV, and the first 2 were subpar. The third one's awesome right now. I'm like, holy shit! I was giving up on the series. I really was. So,
These
I mean,
audiobooks, I get it. Yeah, these are ranging anywhere between 26 and 42 hours to listen to. Oh my god!
oh yeah, it's no joke.
Book
Yeah.
12 and a half. Should I start with book 0 or book 1?
Oh,
It's
you
in
have
a
to go. You
book
have to start. You have to start from 1.
Well,
0 is
Yeah, I
0.
don't know if that was a prequel. That one's called New Spring.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
And
actually, I mean, it's fantastic. Don't get me wrong. Like the original author was fantastic. He's so in depth. It's unbelievable.
Robert Jordan.
Yeah. And he passed away on the 10th book. And the guy finished up the last 3. But
I wonder if they remastered them or something, because there's 2 versions of each one. Oh snap! This must be coming out soon, isn't it?
What's that?
Like as a TV show, because all of the
No, they're in the 3rd season now.
That's why. Okay, then. So those are
Yeah.
actually photographs from the series.
Yeah.
Where's the show airing?
It's on Amazon Prime.
Got it.
It's really not bad, to be honest with you. If you've never know the book, if you didn't read the books, it's not bad. But it's kind of basic fantasy,
which they can pull off. Because I've always had a problem with Amazon's original programming, but the one show that I struggled when I started watching it, but eventually when I overcame the hump, I watched the whole season in over 2 days. It was the first season of the Lord of the Rings. Second one just came out ish, and The
Rings of Power.
Rings of Power, and I love the backstory and everything that it filled in.
I agree.
I know for the general audience who's watching it, they might think it's just whatever. But for somebody who's a huge fan of the movies, I'm like, oh man, it's filling in this plot hole and that plot hole, and like
it does too.
Geeking the heck
it does
out.
too. It does too. Yeah.
I loved it.
And I'm not trying to be but I was a dungeon master. I don't know if that makes any sense, but
of course it does. Did you do AD&D or regular?
2nd edition is my forte.
Ooh, hardcore action. All right.
Yeah. And I went hard even with every edition with all my players. 2nd edition. That's a true D&D.
So when you were running a campaign and one of your players died, and for anybody who's not following this conversation, I realize there are way more people listening and or watching than just Goofy and I. He's referring to Dungeons and Dragons, and then he's referring to Series 2. I asked him if he played Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, which leads me into this question. When you ran a campaign for your players, Goofy, and one of them succumbed to an enemy, did you actually kill their character, or did you make them re-roll and have to start again?
Well, oftentimes I would give them what was called a saving throw, but even though it was not associated with their actual saving throws, I would give them a percentage chance to get there. Yep. But I would kill them. I would.
That's what annoyed me the most when I played.
I felt like I had no option. If you could not roll yourself out of there, you're dead. And I will let you recreate a new character for the campaign. I will. And you're going to be more powerful than you ever expected. Because you're going to start out at like level 4 or 5. And these guys are 6 or 7. You're going to be more advanced right now than what you started with. So have fun with it.
That's good. All right, yeah, because the guys I played with who would actually kill your character, they were like, "Oh, they're dead, and you're level 0, and you have 0 abilities." I'm like, "All right."
Oh no, so wrong. So wrong. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. Just to fucking, you're done. You're done, son. You're out of here. No, it's not okay. I always try to create my campaigns. My campaigns are great. I did a thing of 9 lives for a cat, where I made them kill a cat.
Oh my god, you ran some messed up stuff.
Oh, it was so fun as a DM. I really was. But they killed a cat and they kicked it on the side of the road. And then it became the cat of 9 lives, and it was the fight of their lives because the cat kept respawning into a higher level cat. And for no reason.
Oh my god!
For no fucking reason. For no reason. for no reason, just in the middle of the
Makes sense.
fucking for no reason. But I knew they would kick that cat and they would kill that cat. But what? Yeah, well, that
I,
cat keeps responding.
I,
It was so funny. Oh man, I killed all but two of them. It was awesome.
cats are players.
Yeah, I killed all but two players with the cats because they responded. Cat of 9 lives. They got more and more hit points every single fucking time.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then they stopped it. They didn't know what to do. And they had a druid. They had a druid. The druid, he wanted to be a druid, had no idea what he was doing. It was awesome. They're yelling at him, be like, do this. I'm like, well, you can't yell at him to do that because he has no idea what he's talking about. It's awesome.
I found that to be very
It was
difficult to
lethargic.
combat enemies like that. Because I never really read up on like the D&D lore. So they, whoever was running my campaign would be like, "You've just crossed a so and so." Now I know what a beholder is, but he'd be like, "You just encountered a beholder," and I'm like, "What's that?" Or, "Hey, there's a gelatinous cube," and I'm like, "I have no idea what you're saying to me right now." However,
I attack.
yeah, right. Are you sure? Hey man, how many times does he have to ask you, "Are you sure?" until you get the hint? Like, don't do that.
Right. If the DM goes, "Are you sure?"
Good night, not the mama. It's good having you up here, and that was hilarious. Although it's Melissa AF did want to ask you a question before you left. She was wondering what you had in mind for us getting so crazy, because now, as Roxy was saying, the teacher has left the room and goes to use. She had said pretty much gave us permission to do whatever we wanted. So any suggestions are welcome before you hit the hay.
I actually think I can answer that question. I think everybody is supposed to, at this point, paint, like, when you go to the beach, put that dark lettering on you, and then just do Lotto tan lines. Oh yeah, I think that's what he was saying earlier. I'm not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure.
Well, who cares what was said earlier? You just said it now, and beach season's coming. What's up? Or I'm so Italian and hairy, I could just shave that into my chest and just get a nice little Lotto tan right there. Boom! Oh yeah.
Well, it's not really, boy. You're Italian.
Mm-hmm.
What's better?
Both sides.
What's better, marinara or Alfredo?
You're just marinara, not a meat sauce.
Thank you. God damn it.
No, is that I'm asking you? That's what you're asking me?
Yeah, well, if you say Alfredo, oh my god.
No. By marinara, I didn't know if you meant just the straight red sauce, if it was a meat sauce or what, or it doesn't matter. But yeah, I mean, if I have two side by side, unless there's a cream-based sauce that's on a dish called carbonara, I'm going red all day, every day.
Carbonara. Come on, it's all meat sauce. That's just straight meat sauce.
Mr. Chris, why don't you come up here and get wild? Grab a mic.
Mr. Chris? Come on, Chris, get your ass up here.
We all actually rage by going to sleep. Ha ha ha. We're all old now. Roxy's not wrong. It's going to be a rager of a dream night tonight, especially since, was it midnight now? All right, not too bad. I have to be up in 5 hours. It'll be all right. Parker, where are you, baby boy? It's funny. Everyone's like, we're all in here. And he's going to get in here, and there's nobody here.
Roxy,
dear, can you hear Jay Blanche?
are you still around, love? I've got a serious question for you. She's not here, is she?
She doesn't have a mic. So go ahead and ask it. She did just reply, ha 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 ha. Excuse me, wrong inflection, wrong cadence. It was 3 ha's. Ha ha ha.
Now she's just laughing.
So that's in response to you said I have a serious question for you. So go ahead and ask it, I guess.
My serious question is, I don't really have one yet, but here's a serious question. Holy shit! No shit.
There you go. She said yes, sir.
Huh?
And then to what you just said, she said, "LOL."
Will you meet me on a Monday night?
Will you accept Goofy's virtual Monday night? Oh man, I messed it up. Monday.
Did I get turned down?
No, I just messed up saying Monday night. It's Monday night. That's so weird. I totally thought that we were going to.
Man,
I thought that was like a pilot run, but it sounds like they want to do it again. And I'm like, man, I thought it was like a thing that maybe we'll open up the doors, get some other people up, and
I didn't realize it was going to be a success.
don't need to be. I didn't think it was.
I never.
To quote a virtual contestant of mine, I'm allergic to awkward situations, and it was just very awkward for me.
Oh, I could not.
I was very.
I could not do it.
I felt odd. But no, it was all good.
No, honestly, people had so much fun. I was like in and out listening to it. Like, I'll tell you what though, White Boy really tried.
Jay Blanche, can you see the screen?
I can see the screen, but there's nothing different.
There you go. Here's your response.
Oh,
it says, oh man, Mondays are so awkward for me, but for you, yes, I would be happy to join you next time. LOL. So yes, or maybe she means lots of love. I don't know. I was always told it means either or. I
will say that's paradoxical. It really is. That's well, I swear to God, she's one of my favorite people in this community.
Oh, hands down. So, and she does a lot of and very good work.
Yeah, she's fantastic. We're waiting for Baby Boy because Baby Boy's got to come in here and go. Nick,
yes, we kind of are. Oh snap! Let me see if he DM me because I forgot over here on the East Coast for us old people. My phone doesn't give me notifications because it goes into sleep modes. But she did have a little something to say about White Boy's performance last Monday night.
He was committed. He was committed. I tuned in. And he is fucking.
In the disc all professional and shit. It's true. And you'll have to forgive the Twitch chat is delayed. I was actually watching it from my phone, and I was like, "Oh my god, how far behind is this?" But she said, "Oh, heart you, Goofy," and then I believe that's a smiling cat face. When you said she's one of the favorite people in the community,
I'm getting good for Monday night then. No, but Roxy, honestly, Roxy is like top tier.
You can expect
top tier
from that one.
He's top tier. That's all I can ever say. Top tier.
Top tier indeed.
She always makes me smile. She's 100% for this community, and I appreciate her.
Oh, 1,000%, because there's so many people that purport to be, and it just ends up not being the case.
Right.
I can't tell you how many times I.
Well, do you remember when I called Esquire Jess Squire in the poker tournament? I still remember that. I was such a dick, but I was a true dick at that point. I'm glad I did. I called him Jessquire the whole time, and he came onto a space and like challenging his masculinity. Sorry, man. You, I, I, I didn't have my eyes on. You look like Jessquire. Well,
Oh yeah. Because it was a small
yeah,
screen.
buddy.
Yep. Squire.
I,
Squire.
I'm so happy I called him Jessquire. Fuck that guy. Oh well.
Yeah, I don't know the ins and outs, and I
I
knew
don't either,
whatever.
but
You know,
I
free to
just
do what they will. But it sounded a little messed up.
I don't mind being a hey.
Defense. Yeah, I liked him, but who knows?
Well, he did
It's
until
above
he
my pay
fucking
grade.
he put a
Zero.
picture up of this fucking like wine or something like that. I'm like, who the fuck are you? But he sold. I go, that's a prick move. But either way, it doesn't matter.
Oh, that was him. I thought that was one of the other people, but yeah,
No,
regardless,
that
I
was
do remember
Jessica.
that.
That was Jessica.
I didn't think Jessica picked a very good wine. Matter of fact, I didn't even know it was wine. I knew it was booze. I thought it was like champagne or something.
It was like a sparkling cider.
Yeah, right. And the non-alcoholic.
Yeah, yeah. But he
Oh,
posted it. He fucking threw it up. Either way,
he tore it up.
he did throw it up. When he, Jesus Christ, good.
Yo,
What a win!
is this seltzer flavored, bro? Oh my god.
It's got a mango fucking touch to it. Yeah.
I didn't even think you had mangoes over here. Fucking wild, you crazy people. It's insane is what it is.
Egon, are people still listening to us? Can you tell?
Roxy is. I know that Roxy is. We have 968 viewers apparently.
Oh, Roxy's top notch. I guarantee that. But I have to ask a serious question. Why is it? This one troubles me all the time. Why does
Roxy. Good
why
to
does
know.
mathematics create so many issues? Why
I'm
don't they
sorry.
just
Why did Are you
mathematics?
saying? Yeah, you're.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
sorry. It might
asking
be my
you.
computer. You're cutting in and out. I heard mathematics are
Why
giving
did
you the itches
no? Why do they have so many problems? Can't they solve their own?
with math.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. The subject of mathematics has problems, and you did an Egon joke, and I'm
Yeah.
too delirious to get it. And that was amazing. Fucking A,
Yeah.
right?
I did an Egon joke there.
Hey, you know what I've always wondered about mathematics? Why's it got so many problems?
Why's it got so many fucking problems? Solve your own, bitch.
There you go.
Solve your
Solve it
own.
on your own. You're coming to me with this shit, multiply, divide. I don't care what the hell's a square root. I don't eat root vegetables. Get out of here.
Yeah, apparently we're not ghosts. But I'm
Hey,
at
went up some
thing.
subscribers,
Now,
viewers.
did you watch Game of Thrones?
Unfortunately, and I only say that because the ending was depressing as all heck. I
That's
was
the
like, yeah, it's awesome.
only
Nah, it's
reason.
just kind
Only reason you say that is because
of,
the ending.
bad.
The,
Yeah, I mean,
the,
it wasn't bad.
the
Well,
first
all
five
right,
seasons. First 5 seasons were fire. Correct.
but it's a song of ice and fire, so the song wasn't complete, man. We just had the song
Yeah.
of fire for 5
The
seasons, and then
the
it went ice
directors
cold.
fucked that up. The directors fucked that up.
But to
Who
be
was
fair,
the
they had no source material to
who
go
was the
off of.
greatest swordsman?
In Game of Thrones?
Correct.
Well, If I'm judging by the television show, I'd have to say Arya Stark because she just comes out of nowhere and just stabs a bunch of people to death
I
and be like,
fucking
fucking
hate
why?
you. I hate you. Arya Stark. What the fuck are you talking? Swordsman.
Do
What
you
the
remember
fuck are
that?
you
Was it the
talking about?
White Walker scene where she was with Brent or whatever?
Yeah, it's
Right
so
outside the
stolen.
tree. And she comes
Oh,
out and just like fucking kills the Walker King from the shadow. And I'm like, what is this
right,
bullshit? Stop
right,
it. This is
right.
horseshit.
Jon Snow's been battling that for an hour and a half, and then all of a sudden this little girl gets that fucking credit? No. Come
Yeah, and there
on.
was no build up to it. Like, what did you think you were trying to do a reveal? I was like,
There was,
no.
there was no reason
Please
for
stop.
her. There was no reason for her to kill the Night King. Absolutely not. I don't mind that uh, she became badass. Does that make sense? But how do you get a kill? That there was no storyline there for you. That should have been Jon Snow's kill. 100%.
Good night, Roxy. You have a good night as well.
Good night,
Yeah,
Roxy.
okay, so that's why my screen was large because I was trying to see the emojis. This time we've got a purple hand, hearts, and none of us are black, so Goose was wrong. That wasn't a racial thing. And a cat with glasses. All right, we're good. Rock solid, Roxy. Roxy solid. All right, no, we're done. That's not happening. Baby boy is a grown man, and he is still not here. However, back to Melissa's point where that finale sucked ass. The song was called "The Game of Thrones." By the end, we were at a singular throne, right? All of the other clans and whatever's, we're not gonna call them families, territories, whatever. So the seven kingdoms, right? Whatever. The freaking throne gets melted just by dragon's fire, and they're just like, "Hey, here's the show. It's going up in flames and melting." And I'm like, "Oh, damn. Okay."
It made no sense at the end. It made absolutely no.
Good night,
Like,
Melissa.
to be honest with you, if the dragon would have taken the dragon queen and like revived her at the end of the whole series, that would have been fucking like awesome. You know what I mean?
No,
But what the?
the dragon took the dragon queen and revived her.
Well, think about it. She was all about uh creating non-slavery, anything like that in her previous world. Then she goes over to the new world and she burns down the whole fucking city. It made
Get
no
that?
fucking sense. It made no sense, right? But if the dragon drew her away and told her she was crazy, because dragons are supposed to be smarter than humans, maybe they could have got away with it. That was so
I
stupid.
guess I was just having more difficulty believing how a dragon was going to resuscitate a human. That was all.
Oh well, do you remember that red lady that was like
Yeah,
185 years old?
yeah, the sorceress lady.
Yeah, the dragon could
Yeah,
have drag her to one of those fucking crazy bitches.
be like, yo, bitch, bring her back to life. Yeah.
I mean, well, come
Oh
on
my
now.
God.
Come on now. What you saying?
I guess anything's possible, right? Fantasy TV. So
It's fantasy, right?
sure, it could work.
It was the stupidest ending in the last two seasons because the show was so good, and then all of a sudden it fell off like that bad. You know when they
I don't
fell
want to
off?
say it was stupid. It was just meh. It was just average. No, when did it fall off?
When they no longer had the material. It's still not written.
Exactly. And that's what I was alluding to with the, them not having source material to go off of, at least for the ending of the show or the final season, as it were.
Yeah.
But you're right. That happened probably around season 8, I believe, is when they stopped the source material stuff. 6? It was 6? Okay.
Yeah. And then it was over. They fucking didn't know what they were doing. It became like how can it be theatrical versus the original writer is truly theatrical in his own right, and he surprises the fuck out of you. You have no idea who's going to live or die, and they don't know how to do it. It's the shock value like came out of it. It sucked. It did suck. That show was so fucking good. Those first fucking 4 seasons were so good.
Oh my god, I figured it out finally. All you gotta do is hover over the little button to see live viewers. So there's 6 from the Just a Lotto Twitch, 549 from Ghost Page, 229 from the Just a Lotto page, 0 from YouTube, 88 from .com Parody, 52 from my X page, and who's Cryptic Slick 35.
There's nearly 1,000 people listening to Run My Gums.
997. We got 3 more to go to hit a G.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry for anyone tuning in because this show is almost over. A baby boy, I don't think he's coming back up.
Nah,
unless he's the one that just caused that number to go up. Yeah, you're East Coast like me, right?
I am. I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Good to
come
go.
on, we got 3 more videos to go. We got. We're gonna hit this G, and it's gonna be ain't no thing. Did you see season 2 of Rings of Power?
Well, no, I did not. But I saw the first season, and I honestly thought the special effects on it were good, but that was about the only thing. Well, the acting was terrible. Have you watched any of it?
You watched the whole thing? Did you watch the whole thing?
I watched 3 episodes and I canceled it.
That's why. Okay, you got to the hump that stopped me.
Oh, really?
Because that's exactly where I stopped, Jay Blanche.
I have Amazon. I have Amazon Prime.
Going. This is so stupid. And dude, I was like, this show's a fugazi the whole time. I was like, it's so dumb.
Okay.
Oh, we just dropped it. Sorry, I didn't mean it. Come back because it's actually a good show. There you go. Thank you. And
so it's worth it after that. Is it really worth it?
Right. Once you get over the hump that is the 3rd episode of Rings of Power, and you make it through, the backstory that it provides for the Lord of the Rings movies, it blew my mind. And I will watch the second season now that it's true.
Oh no shit!
You have no idea, like, because the first 3 episodes, I guess they're just trying to start. I don't want to say setting the stage and providing the backstory, but yeah,
I clipped my toenails. I remember that to this day. I clipped my and that's not something I would normally do, right? As bored, that's how bored I was with those first.
A show.
I'm serious. Watching a show,
Wow.
if I clip my toenails, I'm bored as fuck. And yeah, it was that bad. It was that bad. I'll give it a go. Right. I'll give it a go. I will. If you promise that you'll give Wheel of Time a go.
Oh, I just downloaded the first book while we were here, so I could start listening to it in the car tomorrow. Absolutely.
Yes. Audiobook instead. Yes.
Yeah, definitely I have 0, but dude, I barely have time to get on these spaces with y'all.
Well, the audiobook, oh man, it's gonna be so much better. You're gonna love it. So much better.
Now, which one do you recommend? Have you heard the audio from both? The like.
No. I haven't listened to any audio. I read all 13 books.
Damn.
It's a really.
And did you watch the show at all or no?
Yes. And the first season was a disappointment. Second season tried to come around. Third season is awesome. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Third season is awesome. Because they listened to the fans, like the real, like true fans. They're like, fuck off.
Too often.
They're like, fuck off. Fuck them. This is what's going on.
Absolutely.
And that's what you have to do with like a fantasy series like that. It's not like Martin in Game of Thrones where like people die and shit like that.
Yeah.
So the shock value isn't quite there. I mean, that's half of George R. R. Martin's fucking lure, is how shocking he was.
That's what I hear, man. But I don't know. Some of these fantasy books are just so hard to get through. Like I watched the first Lord of the Rings movie. Heck, it might have even been maybe the first two.
Yeah.
Maybe before the third one came out, I tried watching them or
Oh,
reading the books, and they were just so dense. They're like, and Aragorn walked by this rock.
Yeah.
This rock was put there by his father. His
Yeah.
father came from this land, which was run by. And I'm like, why? Why do we know his need all this backstory? He literally just walked by a rock. Meanwhile, The Hobbit is one of my favorite books of all time. So,
well, simplified.
Same author, but
Right.
way different.
Yeah. I don't think you'll find that trouble with Jordan. However,
Okay.
I will say this. He is long-winded, but on simple things like that, he does give you a long explanation. I think that's why the showrunners struggled with how to get the characters involved in the first books. It was hard for them because it's hard. I mean, how do you develop somebody's personality in 1,000 pages? It's hard. But he wrote 13 more books, and they really are fucking. They really are. They're good. They really are good.
There's
And
the Audible showing 14 books and book 0.
Eye of the World should be the first book.
Eye of the World should be the first. It is labeled as book 1. Book 0 was whatever that other thing told you was. But
Great Hunt.
you must have told me this before because I
think I
bought
did.
the second book.
I think I did
downloaded
about a
because
month
the
ago. I think
first
I did.
one was already purchased. I'm
Okay.
like, oh snap! Jay Blanche told me to do this.
No, it's actually really good. It really, honestly, the first book is actually not bad. But if you get to book 3, oh my
Hey, it
Lanta.
had to be good enough to secure, for the publisher to be like, yo, we need more of this.
Somehow I read 600 pages, right? When I, you know what I mean,
Mhm.
when I was young. And it kept me
I
enough
was like
involved.
that with Harry Potter. What was the 5th one? Order of the Phoenix. I think that's the longest one. It was over 1,000 pages, and I remember skipping classes in college just to read the whole thing.
Just to
I
read it.
started in the morning
Yeah.
and just read the whole thing. I was just
Yeah.
enraptured by it.
Yeah.
Just
You do get
captured
wrapped up.
all my attention.
I will say this, Jordan's writing is encapsulating it. It just it hooks you when if you actually
And that's
read.
why I thank you for actually telling me that there is a TV show because I will not watch it because that's
No.
the one trap I fell into with Harry Potter.
No.
I had seen the first probably 4 or 5 movies before I started reading the books, and then once they stopped making the movies and I had to wait, I was like, let me read the books, and I
Right.
did, and I caught up. And I think at the time the only one to come out was the actual last one. So
I read them all, and
triumphantly, as effective as those first couple of movies were, I could not read those books without seeing and hearing the actors who portrayed the characters in my head. So
Correct.
I just don't want the same thing to happen with this series.
You-
So
yeah,
I will
100%.
check that out, and I already have it queued up to start on my drive tomorrow.
You should have your own visionary of every single character before you ever see them, in my opinion. When they come
So you
close,
should not.
when they
Right.
come close, that's awesome, right? It's so awesome when they come close after you've read, you're fully read the whole series, and they're like, oh, that's actually pretty damn close, right? Like little.
All right. Well, I'm going to
Little
counterpoint that to you
Okay.
because I read Ready Player One, Ernest Cline's book, in
Right?
hours. Loved it. Huge impression it made on me. I freaking loved it. And then they're like, Steven Spielberg's making the movie. And I was like, say what now? Yeah, and the DeLorean from Back to the Future is going to be in it. Oh my God, this is going to be the greatest movie ever. And then I go watch the movie in 3D, the whole thing. So it's kind of, the movie with the
Yeah,
being
100%.
about VR and the headsets. It's kind of like it was like meta, right? You're like
What?
inside it. So awesome. And I'm watching it. I'm like, all right, the movie's serviceable, but it is absolutely 0% like what I thought it would
That
be
is not the movie.
when I read the book.
That's
Not even
not.
close. Not even an iota.
That's a really hard example because fucking yeah, that is so
Yeah,
far
no,
out.
not really, because it's a great book, but I had my own picture of what to expect. It made my imagination go nuts, and then just it was serviceable. It was okay. It worked. Wasn't bad. Wasn't great.
Do you remember James and the Giant Peach?
The book, not the movie. Although I do
Oh,
remember seeing the movie when I was a kid.
yeah, the book was so much better.
Oh yeah, I don't even remember the movie. I remember
You're
that
right.
it existed.
You remember the book though, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, is this baby Roy? Hold on, I heard the beep, but I don't see anybody. Oh, it's Timbo. Timbo,
Timbo,
welcome
what's up,
back
buddy?
to the space.
Where is everyone? What happened?
Well, we've been thinking about you, Timbo. What's going on? You're
Oh,
so
yeah,
you're
great to
so
see you. Great
energetic.
to see you too, man.
You know, it's good to see you, bro. I'm confused. I got here. I thought everybody was gonna be up here. I was like, what happened?
And singing, yeah, no, Ghost had movie night. His daughter called, and it's time. They're watching Sing, the first one,
So you're
and
telling me
yeah.
you need me to DJ?
Sorry,
You're telling me you need me to DJ?
Yeah.
no, it's midnight, and I'm pretty sure
I know.
if you want to DJ for us, that's fine. But you got
I'm just
me
joking.
and Jay Blanche
Yeah.
as your voice to sing, and that
No,
is
I'm
what this viewer count
It's
of
not good.
over 1,000 people dropped to single digits real fast.
Hey, hey, gun. How many lotto can we win?
I, I needed to make it a point to come up here, and I just want to shout out how strong the Lotto community is. I wasn't coming up here earlier when I told y'all that I got swiped for my life savings. That's not what I was coming to do that for.
Oh, dude, don't worry about that, bro. Dude,
No. Some community members reached out and have been in my DMs asking for a Solana wallet. I really fucking appreciate the shit out of the Lotto community. Y'all don't know what that means to me, dog. Newport Dane, fucking
dude,
shout out to you, bro. Like Heather, that's fucking sick. You don't have to do that. I don't want y'all to feel like you have to, but that's so sick. Like my girlfriend's in the room crying right now. So that's
well,
like,
I'm kind of tearing up right now. Our family fucking reached out trying to help you.
yeah, bro.
Yeah,
A
man,
lot
that's
of
awesome. They
reached
mentioned
out.
it in the space. The
I fucking
in
love
the
it.
here, I'm gonna pull it up
No,
for you.
you don't have to
Speak
repeat
real
it. But no, dude, that's so awesome, brother.
Yeah,
Because you're part of this community. If you don't,
I know,
you're
bro, but
stuck with us.
that shit
You're stuck with
That
us.
shit crazes me every time, bro. Like it's like fuck, bro. I don't want that. You know what I mean? That's not what I said it for.
Why no?
But fuck.
and then nobody here thought it was. That was just somebody reaching
Right,
out. That's how you know we've got good people in this community. And I mean, not everybody's a good person, sure, but you know,
right.
the good far outweigh the bad, my friend.
It's
And we got
100%, 100% Egon. The good far outweigh the bad, and over time, we're a collective unit. And man, I'm so happy that fucking people took care of you tonight. I don't even
Bro, I'm
man,
surprised every fucking day in this space with the good and the bad, dude. And it's fucking crazy, dog. Like all the work that you
Mhm.
put in. Like when you show yourself and you're vulnerable, people see your heart and it's fucking crazy, bro, what people do for you. It's nuts.
well, I think that's ultimately what matters. To be honest with you, for me, I was late. I was late to Lotto, but I found my way here and I found a home. Right? Because I used to like fucking around, and I've been up and down this fucking stupid game. But I did find a home here. I didn't expect to. I just didn't expect to. It was so, but I did. And honestly, I want to giveaway from Parker, I think, when it started. I've given up more than what I won. And the reason why is I just love the people here. And it doesn't matter even if I give it away and they sell it. It doesn't matter to me. I do not give a shit because I know the people that are truly holding are as strong as I am. We don't care. I actually do not care. I never look. I don't dox their fucking wallets. Fuck off. I don't care. I am so happy with the people that I have put my faith in. And I have my faith in Ghost, Egon, Roxy, E Dot, my family, Parker. I have my faith. And we win or lose. It's not I can lose the money. It's not a big deal to me, right? So I don't overextend myself. But I have faith in these people. I have faith in the fact I don't lose. I've won everything in life. I do all right. I am not worried about the money. And I like being around like-minded individuals that want to win, not for ourselves. I want to win for other people. And that's important to me. It really is. It makes me feel better. That's why I love owning a business. I love being able to pay people. They get to work, not because I'm successful, right? They make more money than me. Three of my bartenders make more money than me do every single year.
Sure.
But the happiness I get for providing an opportunity for not only them but their families, makes me feel good. I don't know any other way to say it. Like even my cooks, they can afford to provide for their families because of what I do, what I give them. It's nice. So
it is, and it's kind of like Ghost always says: when you maneuver with pure intent, you're always going to see these results. And Timbo, the book that he keeps talking about by Deepak Chopra, the 7 laws of spiritual success, the law of giving and receiving, whether you offered whatever was given to you in your wallet back or not, there has to be that possibility that you're open to accept it, whether it's something that you take because you're going to pay forward or you're going to do whatever. Oh, no, I don't care. It's just the outpouring of support to be able to see that kind of stuff.
Yes.
It's monumental.
It's like I seen it happen to P Dot, you know what I'm saying? I seen it happen to other people, of course, but I never wanted
and
to
I didn't
share
even know about that when it happened with P Dot. Like things went down and the community just took it upon themselves.
Isn't that beautiful, Egon? Because I know you would have been involved, Egon.
Oh, I was. I mean, it was afterwards, but I yeah.
Right, but how quick it happened. The community, it was so beautiful.
Like by the time I found out something happened, I was like, "Wait, what's happening? It's already fixed. This is crazy."
Yeah, right.
It was beautiful,
bro. Like the thing with me that happened, like it happened while we were live scanning as a group, and I didn't want to tell all my boys and discourage them because I know I'm a light to a lot of my community. So I didn't want to be like live with my friends, like, holy fuck, my life's over. What the fuck am I gonna? I don't have money for food anymore. That was everything. They had all my USDC. They had all my soul. They hit 6 wallets on Phantom and my Bullets in 30 seconds, dog. I've never been more like I've never felt like that in my life. I didn't know how to feel. My breath was gone. I got kicked in the nuts and I got punched in the face all at the same time. And I was just standing there like a fucking idiot with my phone on the ground. It fell out of my hands. My girlfriend was like, what? And I'm live on the mic and I'm like, it's gone. She's like, what? Your mic's on. I'm like, it's gone. And she muted my mic. I'm like, no, you don't fucking get it. It's fucking gone. And she's like, baby, what's gone? I'm like, everything. She's like, no, please don't. I'm like, baby, everything. I'm sorry. Like I broke down. She told my friends that my trading wallet got hacked so that they wouldn't get discouraged. I said, they can't know. They're never going to fucking trade again. They're never going to go and like look for a coin again. They're never going to try to make money in this space. They're going to be so discouraged. I'm a light. I can't let this affect the guys. So for 2 days, I stepped back and just said, hey, I'm doing paperwork on my end. I'm trying to sharpen up, blah, 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 whatever. And like, I didn't want to lie, but at the same time, fuck, I know confidence is key when trading, and attitude is goddamn everything. If you don't have the confidence, you don't have the, and like, I'm what my boys lean on. I'm the one that has the eye for the shit. So if I don't feel the right, I didn't have no money to trade. Why the fuck am I looking at coins? Well, fuck, I got to worry about how I'm going to feed my dogs. I don't want to look at goddamn decks. You know what I mean? I was like, bro, I didn't have a phone for 3 days. In all honesty, I got a brand new phone. The first person that hit me up was Paul. And he made me realize that fucking number one, it's the name of a fucking apostle. And then two, God slapped me in the face. He's like, hey, get off your fucking knees, bitch. You've got work to do. You have people that need fucking you. They look to you for motivation. They look for you to make plays and make money. If you're fucking wallowed in self-pity, you're not going to be a help to anyone. So if I got up off my shit and I started marching, bro, and look what came with it. I have a community with over 300 people involved in this, 20 moderators that work with me. Like, this fucking
it's
crazy,
absolutely beautiful.
It's crazy, bro. Like, and it's all like coming to fruition now. People are offering money for my services, like my network. Like, this shit's crazy. That's what I called Ghost about today. And I was like, bro, I got my first paid gig today. I literally signed my first contract with a crypto company today. Like, that shit's crazy fuck, dude. I'm able to pay people that have been working with me for 3 months now. Like, I literally can say, hey, I know that for a long time, the person involved in this company, that wasn't me, and I'm not going to name like he's Voldemort, but they didn't want to involve with any DGen money. Well, guess what? I know where their money's at in the DGen space, and I know how to safely get it now. So I'm going to be able to feed those people that have been waiting for fucking 3 months for anything.
I have to say something to the crypto community right now. My Lotto fam. I'm probably within the top 10% of the most secure, like financially, on my own. I don't need any fucking money, right? And I only play around with this, and I'm building my bag. Doesn't really matter. This means fuck all to my overall well-being, right? That's why I'm in this for the fucking long haul, and I may be in the top fucking. There's so many other people in this community that are so steadfast, more than me, that don't have to have this money coming back to them. We can't go that much. Like, it's so crazy. We're only going with Solana right now. It actually fucking makes me laugh. There's so much money on the sidelines. Like, I have a fucking ton I can influx into this shit. There's so many of us that have that and are willing to do it. When the time comes, it's going to be good. You just hold on tight, you old motherfuckers. You lotto millionaires, you guys are gonna make it. I swear to God, you guys are gonna make it. Hold on tight, motherfuckers. There's a lot of people that fucking pump this chart. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
All I can say. Oh, sorry, buddy. I run my gums too much.
No. You're good. No, I was just saying you're not wrong. I there have been people saying, in this space for months now, that they'd be able to do that. They said, Ghost would say, hey, I can go in there, I can buy how many coins are left. All right,
I can buy a chart right now.
I just buy it all up. And it's not how it works. So I'm ready, and I'm actually thankful, because it does give me time to acquire some more coins, especially at this price. I get paid tomorrow, and hopefully I could scoop up another milli right quick before it shoots back up.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I still feel like it's not enough. That FOMO will always be there.
I'm just more thankful that we have the community that we can handle a chart. Does that make sense? We can handle a chart.
Oh, 1,000%.
So
And I mean, even if you look at like ETF 500, I'm not as involved in their community clearly as I am with Lotto, but
right.
I know that my position in ETF
Pretty secure. It's
is
pretty
like
secure.
maybe 400,000 tokens. It's paltry in comparison. However,
Sure.
the dollar, what it be worth monetarily, is probably 4 times as much only
Right.
yesterday. But right now, it's worth about half.
Right. Yep.
Of what my Lotto is. So it's the
Yeah.
volatility is insane. So you don't even have to pay attention to your. I think even though yes, you're growing your bag and you have more, the better. Always, sure, good. But at the end of the day, the price action, the amount, and the well, I guess that would be just those two.
Well, that's what I love
Doesn't
about
really
Ghost, because it's all about like what you get up. I mean, I could extend myself right now, right? But I
No,
wouldn't
and
do
you
that.
don't want to do that. You never want to do that with anything.
No, I have a good life. I have a fucking
That's
very good
literally
life.
the word. Overextend.
Right. I have a very good life, and this is play money for me. This is like going to the casino, and I'm not trying to like equate Lotto or ETF to the casino. This is more of an educated guess, to be honest with you.
Sure.
This is going to make more money in the long term, but it's still play money. It's not.
Yeah.
I don't have to have this money back. Don't you know what I mean?
You can't put your rent money in there. You can't. This can't be something you need in a month or a week.
And the more that, I mean, everybody, Ghost is so inspirational, but people actually, when you hear from other people's mouths, think about that. It's the truth. Do not overextend yourself. Do what you can. Let people that have the money, honestly, like, we will take control of a chart. I am not part of that group or anything like that, but I'm still part of it because I can. Don't fuck yourself over. That's all I can ever say. Don't ever fuck yourself over. Do what you can with your resources. That's I don't know if enough people realize that. You know what I mean? Like they try too hard to make one win. Don't. You know what I mean? You have to take your time. And this.
Oh yeah, I burned myself. Well, I guess once with that, with the first play, but that's because I was first getting into crypto and I didn't really know.
Right.
Hey, maybe if you're gonna, sell your car and just put all that money into your conviction play, don't do it all at one time. Like I had no idea what. Like you could have said, "Hey, did you down cost average?" And I'd be like,
"What?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Right.
Yeah, that's a great band." Mm-hmm. I would have zero idea what you're talking about. It wasn't something that I was used to, even from stocks, because I would typically make a options plays, so it wasn't like I was buying shares and waiting for those to dip and effectively DCAing, lowering my average cost of the shares. And now, having fumbled my Oakmont bag and watching $3,000 turn into 80 and not doing a damn thing,
right?
And just having it blow up, I'm like, whatever. It'll just hover back around where it was, and then worst case scenario, I just sell for what I put into it. Hey, where'd it go? It's not worth anything now, and still in my wallet. I haven't sold it.
It's literally $1.37 right now.
Right. I got nothing on it. So, or I've had no extra powder, so to speak, to really pump in a lot of, which I want to keep doing, and I'm trying to hustle 24/7 to do it, because this is
I just want to I want to reconvey what Ghost always promotes is be smart. This is your extra income. We're going to get there. We're going to get there, guys. But do not leverage yourself. When you leverage yourself, you only hurt the whole team, the whole movement, because you over leverage. and you have to fucking get your money, like something
Right.
back out.
Don't
Just,
over leverage.
all right, only do, you know. So if you have $200 you think you have to spend, put fucking 40 in, get a little extra. We're going to get there. But if you put all 200 in and you need that 200 back, you're only hurting, not only, you're hurting everybody because you have to start pulling.
You're gonna become someone else's exit liquidity, and when they don't, then the shark goes down, and
Correct.
then it's back on the community to buy it all back up, and blah 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 blah.
You're
the
gonna
more
buy
bait
back
apples we
in.
get,
You're gonna buy back in.
more
You're gonna buy back in because you're a conviction
That's
player.
why. Well, I was actually going to tell Timbo before he dropped off. His phone might have died. I don't know, but you know, I was like, hey, and I know that happened once, and it probably sucked to get burned like that. But did that make you go out and get a ledger and then protect the account? Because
Right.
every time I buy Lotto now,
You have it in your ledger.
outside of the small account that I, pay for my Lotto tournaments with or whatever, whenever there's a sizable portion, I just move it to the ledgered account so that nobody can get to it.
Yeah,
It's insane how secure
I have
that's
3 different accounts right now, and I should get a ledger. Like it, to be honest with you,
Oh my God, get one.
I've heard you preach about this for a long time.
I can't stress it enough, Goofy.
It's
I have the Ledger,
as secure as you
Ledger
can get.
Nano X. Ledger Nano X.
You cannot get more
X-ray.
secure than what he's talking about right now. You cannot get more secure than what he's talking about right now. I mean, they ain't getting those tokens out of you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
and I've heard that the Ledger Flex and forget what the other one is, but there are 2 versions that have screens that I hear are more aesthetically pleasing if you're trying to store your NFTs on them, if you like to look at pictures as well. Just a heads up. But I like mine because I carry it around on a keychain, but it doesn't even matter because I keep it locked in a safe.
I'm still buying the NFT game because I bought one about a year and a half ago, and it was not with Lotto. And I never got it. So I've been very hesitant.
Hold on. Are you sure you didn't receive? What kind of wallet did you buy it with?
It was my Phantom wallet.
Oh, it was Phantom. Okay.
Yeah, it was about a year and a half ago, and I can't remember the exact, some panda shit. I just never received it. Never received it, and so I've been hesitant. I'll probably buy one of these zeros. Not zeros, but one of the mini dollars. But Jiminy Christmas, it scares me.
What are we
It scares me.
down to?
It scares me, and I think I'm not the only one. I think that's
Well,
why
you
they
know
have
what?
this.
What I would do is open a open a trust wallet, because that's where YOLO is doing the free airdrops
Okay.
too for all the YOLotto bowler holders. So just download Trust Wallet and then just put enough poly in there, which you can buy from your Phantom wallet with Solana. I think they're going for 1,500 poly right now. Let's see.
There's one on sale for 1,200.
Is
One on sale for 1,200.
I have price low to high, and mine says mini
Oh, tell me I bought it 1,200.
Yeah, mine's showing the mini bottle blaster for 1450.
Yeah, it makes me nervous. I'm not being. This is why I didn't buy one of the last rounds, because I got screwed. So I think a lot of other people don't have the knowledge, and I don't, of how to actually get NFTs and stuff like that. Maybe you and Ghost could go over one of these days. That's why it's so scary
It's
to me.
super easy. If you just so you literally will, because you need a little bit of money for gas, and I think it's only like $2. So here, let's say you're going for one of these that's 1,500 poly. In your Solana wallet, just buy, say, 1,550 poly, or POL,
Okay.
And then you're just gonna send that to your Trust wallet. When you open your Trust wallet, it'll be like, hey, copy your address to get your coin. Cool. Go into Phantom, say, hey, send it to that wallet. And then in Trust wallet, just like you could with Phantom, you just open the little web browser and just go to this OpenSea site and buy it. It'll
Well,
connect your wallet and
no,
go ahead.
no joke. On the last before the mini ballers, I went for the top tier, what platinum tier. Anyway,
Yes.
I went to buy it and it rejected it. So I panicked and bought a ruby. At that point, because I wanted something. At that point,
Sure.
and it went right through. And I went back. I knew I still had some poly. I had plenty to go through. They got rejected again. Then I got a gold tier after that. And every time I went to go to get a platinum, it was rejecting it. And I didn't understand. So it was scary. It's scary when you're putting that money out there. It's a lot of money. You know what I mean? So people that don't have the capital, you know what I mean? Like if I lost it all, it's not a big deal.
Right.
And I'm not trying to be a dick, but if I lost it, it wouldn't have hurt me. But I was still very, very careful on each process. So I got the smaller tiers, but I had enough poly in there to buy that top tier, and I got denied. Was that because I bought the same one? Because I thought they were supposed to be like, it'll be displayed later. And that I'm asking.
So purchasing it shouldn't have. I don't believe you should have run into an error purchasing it if that were the case, because it was still going to send you an NFT of whatever the blind bag would be. It would have been the logo of the project at the time. Hatchers.
Well, that's why I freaked out.
then-
I got rejected. I couldn't.
Yeah, I don't know why it would have rejected. Well, let's say it was 50 polygon that you had to spend. If you only had 50 polygon, it would have rejected it because you didn't have what was extra.
The gas
It was
fee, yeah.
But this is not like, buying Ethereum based things was back in the day, where the gas fee
Right.
could in theory be more than whatever you were spending for the actual item, because that network was bonkers. Yeah, now you wouldn't need, like when I said buy 50 more polygon than whatever you're trying to buy, that was probably being generous. You in reality probably only need like 7. You don't need a lot.
Right.
It's very simple. And
It
feel
was
free
very-
to on
it was-
X, just
it was
go
very
into my
weird.
DMs.
It was
and
very
hit the
weird.
phone
That,
button. I'll walk you through it.
I got the
Doesn't
golden ruby tier with no problem. And when I tried to do the platinum tier, it just rejected me. I go, what's going on?
Well, to be fair, it could have sold out by then.
That's true.
Yeah.
That may be. Either way.
Those were, I think, the first.
What I'm saying is like my unfamiliarity with NFTs, right? And I'm not the only one. It's not something I dabble into a lot, and maybe you and Ghost can touch on that a little bit at some point, because, like, to be honest, I can go get one of those fucking baby ballers at any point, right? But
do you want me to walk you through it right now, live, or do you want to like call me on the in my DM? Like, just hit the little phone button, and I can walk you through it on the phone. It doesn't matter. Mr. Chris says Trust Wallet is so lame. All right, Mr. Chris, thank you for that. However, Baby Yola's using that for her airdrops, so I feel really good about having that. Actually, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That's where
so-
she did her tutorial video.
send me a step through. Can you send me a step through? Just had it, like, I want to make sure I do it right this time. Just grab it.
I wouldn't say it's a step. Do you want to do it right now? I'll just have you do it.
Hold on. Give me a second.
If you're, yeah.
Give me a second, please.
Absolutely. Oh man, I gotta make sure you're not gonna buy one that I want. Mr. Chris, how many of these did you end up buying? If any. Mr. Chris Parker ghosted us. That's hilarious. And if anybody else wants to get one of these Yo Lotto NFTs, I just checked on OpenSea. I believe we're down to 24 total Yo Lotto ballers left. And if you purchase one by Saturday, you are automatically entered. That will be your number for the live Lotto drawing on Saturday. So we can have you follow along with a simple tutorial. If you would like to purchase one now, you'll need roughly 1,500 Polygon and a little bit for gas. So maybe 1,600 if you just have some extra Polygon. And no, Mr. Chris, I was referencing the Yo Lotto ballers. No links, Mr. Chris. No links. But it is on Ghost's main profile. I can check the Just a Lotto page as well. Or actually, better yet, go to Baby YOLO's profile and her link tree, and she is at Safe Moon YOLO on X, and just hit the link tree, and you will see the link for the Yo Lotto ballers, either on hodui.com or on OpenSea. I know one of them was giving it issues for a while. Let me check her link tree right now. Safe Moon YOLO. Yep, and there's a link tree right on her page. It's linktr.ee/baby YOLO token. And that brings you to the entire link tree. And let's see. Under Community NFT Collections, it's the first one. Yo Lotto Mini Ballers Official OpenSea. And then below that is the Hodui link. Let's see if I click it, if that works. I know I've purchased many of YOLO's things and Dante's off of that page as well. So yeah, that says 1,500. Sort by low to high. So I hope nobody bought that 1,450, man. 29 owners own 69 of these items. Buy it now. 15, 15. Oh, I guess the price isn't universal. If you set it from OpenSea to Hodui, it doesn't carry over. Nope. Oh man, there's only one page left of these. If anybody is listening to this, the Yo Lotto mini ballers are selling out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23 left. I thought there were 24. So as we were talking, somebody did buy the cheapest, $1,450, the one that was on sale. Maybe it was $1,400. So, wow. 24. Down to 23. These are going to be gone in the blink of an eye. But for those of you just tuning in, we are about to Walk Goofy underscore AF through purchasing an NFT through Trust Wallet. He has his resources in a different wallet, and they're just going to do it in a different one because he didn't want to get things mixed up or confused. He mentioned having purchased an NFT a couple years ago and never actually receiving it in the wallet, so he's going to ensure everything goes correctly. And Mr. Chris, don't tell me you said you found the link. Is this your first time seeing these YO Lotto mini bowlers? After all the videos and announcements and all the spaces that you're in, you can't tell me you honestly didn't know about this. You messing with me? He's got these comments up here. He said, "No, I got a dog." LOL. You mean as in you purchased one? Oh, your number got taken. What's your favorite number? Or what number were you looking to get? Seven, 42, and 69. Well, 7 was minted. That was part of the blind bag. I believe 42 is still available, my friend. I think that's the one I said looked like me. Yeah, it kind of looks like my, I thought it looked a little bit like my Bowler Zeros one for PFP. Oh, Mr. Chris, don't pay attention to the offers. As soon as you buy an NFT, there are automatically bots on the system that will try and offer you 18 cents for whatever you just spent hundreds of dollars on, just so that they can try and get it for basically free. But yeah, 42. His name is Mini Bottle Pop, and he's on there for 1,500 poly. He's got 42 in blue on his right glasses eye, and the Baby YOLO token symbol on the left. And that was going to be my next acquisition, but I would more than gladly have you purchase it, since those are your 3 numbers there. Because I, unfortunately, took you 69. Because he looks like Yoda. You know what? Let me see how up to date this is. I'm going to check on OpenSea and see if it reflects the other one being sold as well. For those of you joining us, wow, by the dozen, we are going to walk through purchasing an NFT from the collection, YO Lotto Mini Ballers. YO Lotto, Y-O Lotto. It's a play on YOLO's name and Lotto, the Lotto coin. And you can find the link to this collection on Baby YOLO's page. Her handle is at SafeMoonYOLO, all one word. And her link tree is linktr.ee/Baby YOLO token. And you'll see her entire ecosystem right there. Soon, I was going to say, as soon as Jay Blanche comes back, maybe we won't be doing this, or I can just narrate it for you guys, because Jay just dropped off the space. He said, hold on, and he's gone. So, without further ado, I will show you a little teaser video of what this was all about before we had a little visual. Safe Moon YOLO was actually gracious enough to provide me with some preview images of what those would look like, so that I could kind of put something together. And this was the 3rd release in the collection. There you go. And that was kind of was my take on the project, because I didn't know what this was going to be about, really, what they looked like outside of the teaser images, excuse me. So I was just trying to hype it up here, and then Baby Yolo just dropped this video to kind of explain a little bit more about them. All right, so you can see there their original name was the Lotto Baby Ballers, which I think was kind of against one of at least some people were thinking as they read through all of the terms and conditions. On OpenSea, when the collection initially launched, it got shut down not too long after that, maybe a day or two, and they couldn't figure out why. They're massively successful artists making some of the dopest NFTs in the game, and you're shutting down the project. What's up? And that's was the conclusion that they came to. So with a little retooling, little renaming, were born the BUY Lotto Minis. And the only reason my teaser version had that is because once I heard on the space that they were renaming it, I just went in, changed the word, and re-rendered it and spit the video back out. But yeah, if anybody wants one, you can go to @SafeMoonYolo on X. That's her handle. @SafeMoonYolo, as in safe. I'm going to crack a safe. The moon is in the sky, and YOLO, you only live once, right? @SafeMoonYolo. You'll pull up her profile, and the link to her link tree is right there. And you're going to look for the section, at least in this instance, called the BUY Lotto Minis. Let me see here. I'm actually going to pull this up. You'll need roughly 1,500 polygon and a little bit for gas. All right, so I'm on the profile, and you'll see her link tree there. You scroll down. Her entire ecosystem is there, by the way. So check it out. Dude, you get. I don't know if you caught it in that video. There are reflections from her real-world tokens that are going to be sent to holders of this new NFT collection. Excuse me. You're going to be airdropped a new token that she's going to be launching on the Solana network. I don't know anything about it, although I have my suspicions based on a couple of clue keywords that Ghost said at the beginning. Regardless, it's under the section called Community NFT Collections in the link tree. And it's called BUY Lotto Mini Ballers Official OpenSea. And you'll click on that, and it'll take you right to view full collection. It'll open it up in your browser. You'll connect your wallet and pick the available NFT that is left of your choice. Let me go back. Oh, there are comments. I apologize, Mr. Chris. You're back there. All right. Great run. Time is over. You don't see the unavailable ones on OpenSea. So I will pull that up right now. I'm in OpenSea. I've connected my wallet, and it's showing. I see what you're saying. If you follow the link tree, it's definitely a different layout. So if you go purchase these, open them up from the wallet that you want to buy it from, like if you're in the Phantom wallet, you can just go on there and either go to the link tree or open it up that way and purchase it from in there. You shouldn't have an issue. But Mr. Chris, I feel like you're just yanking my chain here because 42 is now gone. So I feel like you figured it out just fine at 809 there in Estonia. Ah, you did it from the browser. Good job. Good job. You did it. you bought it. Let's make sure I can see it because mine just says there's an offer for it. But it says it's still owned by Lost Girl. Sometimes it takes a second to update. Top offer 26 items. Wait a second. Baby Yolo, if you can hear me, the link tree, at least for the Lost Girl on Holly page, just looks a little weird when you follow it from mobile. Interesting. All right, Mr. Chris, thank you. I know you got to go. Thank you. So I'm going to try doing it from inside another wallet. Please bear with me if you're still listening, and I'm not just talking into the void here. But let's make sure everything's good to go. Now, anybody who is up there that is trying to get one of these, if you try searching OpenSea for them by just typing in the BUY Lotto mini ballers, this is why you want to use the exact link from, or at least copy and paste it from Safe Moon YOLO's link tree, or use hodooi.com. That's HODOOI.com. That's how I got mine. Because there are 3 imposter versions of the BUY Lotto mini ballers on OpenSea currently. One has 1 item, the other one has 64, which just popped up. I checked earlier, it had 20 something. The other has 9. Those are all fake. They're all fake. The one you want has 69 ballers in it. And let's see if that is available. So yes, the one for $14.50 is still available. I went to OpenSea through my browser, through the wallet that I did want to make the purchase from. And good news, Mr. Chris, the mini bottle pop was not purchased. It is available. It is the last one remaining that's available for purchase when you go from price lowest to highest. So good luck with your purchases. You'll need 1,500 poly plus maybe 50 for gas. That's probably a little more than you'll need. But you go to OpenSea.io and you go a lot of mini ballers right there. So if you're using a Phantom wallet, you can open it up. If you have Solana, it's probably the easiest way to do cross-chain. If you have SUI, probably have to bridge in order to get things. I was trying the other day. It's bueno, as it were. So swap your Solana for Poly, get BUY USD, the PayPal crypto USD, whatever you're going to use. Just get Polygon. You'll need 1,550 some odd. If you want to make a purchase, and then I created a separate wallet in the Trust wallet, so that any purchases I made, if anything happened to them, it would be self-contained. I sent my Poly to the new wallet that I created in Trust Wallet, and from Trust Wallet's browser, went to OpenSea.io, followed the link to the BUY Lotto mini ballers, and you just click on one of the 24 that are available left. So that's right, there's only 24 of the original 69 BUY Lotto mini ballers remaining. And depending on how things go tomorrow, with my paycheck, some of these moves I'm in, there may be 2 less. Because I see two here that I definitely want. For no other reason than pure aesthetics. Nope, make that 3. Damn it, Baby Yolo. Why do you have to be so awesome? This is crazy. Everyone, I've been on far too late. Jay Blanche is obviously not getting back on, and I don't believe Parker. found his way to the space. So I will leave you all with the video to close out the night. And this is Baby YOLO's Yo Lotto Ballers. Have a good evening.